All right. Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas. It is December 25th, 2025, and we're here. We're here for a little hangout. I mean, we're going to call it an episode, but really, just, we're winding up, winding down the old 2025 holiday Christmas. So if y'all want to come and join us, hang out, and chill. We're going to have probably some wild conversation, and we'll be right back after we play a little intro. We'll be right back. Let's see, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. This is People in the Boxes, episode 175, a little Christmas hangout tonight.
Voices echo through the walls so thin, trapped in squares where the stories begin. Whispers rise from the shadows deep, secrets these boxes swear to keep. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Every cube holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Cages or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand. Voices clash, then they blend as one. In the boxes, the journey's begun. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. I hear their sound, lost and seeking yet profound. People in the boxes near and far, shining out like a guiding star. Voices echo through the walls so thin, trapped in squares where the stories begin. Whispers rise from the shadows deep, secrets these boxes swear to keep. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Every cube holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. The people in the boxes calling to me. Or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand. Voices clash, then they blend as one. In the boxes, the journey's begun. People in the boxes, souls on display, talking through the silence, night into day. Bound by lines, yet the truth breaks free. People in the boxes calling to me. Holds a tale untold, hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings, laughter and tears on fragile wings. Every cage is or a stage to stand, a prison built by a human hand.
Success. Sprout just hunted a cricket for me.
He humped a cricket.
He hunted.
Oh,
He's, yeah. Women always in the gutter, always in the gutter. Hey, yeah, no, he hunted a spider cricket for me. He's my little spider cricket hunter in the basement now. It's great.
he's your critter getter.
Yeah. Also finds things he shouldn't find, but pieces of plastic and stuff, and now pieces of my flooring are coming up upstairs. I don't know if that's from him or just in general dogs and claws and wood floor paneling, and they find the little cracks in the little edges, and little pieces are slowly getting chopped up. My floor is being chopped up. Anyway, we're
Termite?
back. What's up?
Like a termite?
I don't know. I don't know if it's from his teeth. I really don't think so. I'm guessing just a lot of running around and claws and little bits of it. There's one. What do you call it? One panel, I guess, starting to pop up. But yeah, guys, what's up? We're back. We're people in the boxes chilling tonight. We got Alice with us. It looks like anybody on Facebook? Diane. Who's chilling right now? Who's relaxing after a long day, and who maybe just didn't do much today? I mean, I know some people don't celebrate on Christmas, some people don't celebrate. Period. So I thought I'd come in. I mean, I've had a long day of looking at ducks, rubber ducks all day long. So I'm ready for a little adult conversation. Um, of course, my son's mom was here too. She made some roast. We made some breakfast for like a kind of a breakfast feast, some sausage and eggs and all that good stuff. Are you a breakfast eater, Kim? Do you eat like the we did like I think I had like or no hash brown patties. We did some flaky biscuits, and scrambled eggs. Good stuff. What's up, John?
I don't
Merry
usually eat
Christmas.
breakfast like that.
No.
Sometimes, but very, very rare because I have to cook it.
Well, right. I
So
mean, that's the hard part. That's the annoying part. You have to cook. Guys, I'm gonna put the link out in case anybody's bored, wants to come and hang out. I thought I'd be better enough by now in order to like I might be able to take a couple of tiny little baby puffs today. It's crazy. My lungs have been. I mean, I'm not sick anymore, but there's this like lingering sort of popcorn lung thing going on. Like as I breathe, I feel it sounds like popcorn. Not all the time, but like a wheeze. A little bit of a wheeze, a little bit of something happening in there, something that's not natural, something that's it's gonna crawl out any second. I don't know, but I hope I get over it. I don't know what it was. Something, you know, hit the lungs extra hard with this sickness. My son still has a tiny cough, but not really, not like I do. I don't really have a cough either. It's more like I said, I describe it as like popcorn, popcorn lung. Like this. It's not good, Kim. It's not good. It's been over a week now. I'm not sick anymore, but it's like something else. It might
my
just take
sister,
some time. Lingering symptoms. What?
my sister's got COVID right now. She's really sick.
Hmm. How does she know?
How does she know?
Yeah, how does she know?
I
Did
don't know. I
she
imagine she
scrape her
must
brain, or did she? What did she do?
scrape her brain.
Yeah, did she do the brain scrape? You shove you shove that cotton swab that's like real long up right all the way up your nose, and they give you like a cotton swab lobotomy and tell you if you have COVID. Did she do the COVID test?
I don't know. I didn't ask her. She just told me
Okay.
she had COVID. She nearly died in 2020 with it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of a
And
lot of
there were the only so her husband was one of the CEOs with um, for Walgreens at the time, and they were able to secure her. What's that stuff that Leslie always takes?
fembenzol or ivermectin.
Ivermectin. They were
Yeah.
able to secure ivermectin for her because of his position with the company. And she swears
Anyone
that
can buy it. What do you mean? Because of his
at the
position?
time you couldn't.
Oh, I thought you meant like
This was
just
in
now.
2020, my dear
Oh
heart.
yeah, yeah. Well, at that time, you could before everything, and then the government stopped anyone from getting it, even though it was available before COVID. It was on the shelves, and then they suddenly go, "Oh, no, 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 wait, wait, no, nobody can have it now." That's shady. That's at the very least shady. I don't have to go to the extreme of saying, "Oh, they wanted us to have whatever." Like, I don't need to say any conspiracies at all, other than why would they take something away at the right at the beginning that actually potentially could help, that has zero side effects or harmful. Anyway, let's not get into that conversation, because that's just like, if we can't agree that that's shady enough just to begin with, just to start with, that's where the doubt kind of creeps in. You're like, hold on a second. Big pharma needed their what is it, captured audience, for
I don't
crying
know
out
if it
loud.
was Big Pharma or the fact that they just didn't know if it was going to be something because fucking people were taking those fish antibiotics or something that were killing them too.
No, come on, Kim. Ivermectin is not the same thing as people getting like the clean fish
I'm just
cleaner from.
saying what I'm saying, and you're not hearing it because your mind automatically goes to some
I
dark
disagree.
place with stuff. But people, when they're desperate, when they're afraid and they're desperate, will turn to all kinds of stuff, and they didn't know how this was going to impact people. Like you can't just chug a bottle of that stuff. Like I have that stuff. I have some venom, whatever you call it, but I don't take it myself. I give it to my animals as a dewormer occasionally, every so often.
What's up, Ronaldo? What's up, everybody? What's up, Chris? Only
But
he's
can you
not feeling
fucking
so hot.
imagine somebody taking a whole bottle of that shit trying to cure themselves of COVID? I mean, it was just everything was an unknown, and science doesn't work that way.
Well,
It's
I
very
mean, I
predictable
hear what you're
and
saying, Kim, but
curing
there's a
things
lot of
from
stuff.
boosters.
I mean, I've seen people take way too much prescription meds too, just because they thought it would help more if they took too much. It's like that's kind of a. I mean, you'd have to take away, like, you'd have to just shut down stores if you were trying to get people not to take too much of something that they could take. Remember when everyone was bleaching all their foods and stuff? That was, I feel like that was way much more highly dangerous for everybody than to just be like, oh, we got to take this one thing off. Just the one, it was shady. It was shady. She may not agree. We'll just move on. But that was shady. Like, people in their kitchens dipping their food in bleach and stuff. Like, let's just bleach everything. It's like, that argument to me doesn't quite work, because it's like, you know, there's a lot of things they should take away from dumb people, if that's the argument. Anyway, I need to play some music, because if she's got booted for good, then I'm all by myself. We got 21 people here hanging out, chilling. It's Christmas. I guess I will. I think I can smoke. I'm just not. It doesn't actually cause me any additional issue. It's my lungs just have some lingering, symptoms from the last week or so. It's a lot better than it was, I'll tell you that. I was having such trouble breathing. Not trouble breathing, but trouble sleeping while breathing. So all day long, I would almost forget about it for a few days now. I'd forget about it. And then when it's time to try to go to sleep, once you lay down horizontally, suddenly your lungs are going, whoa, 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 this is different. There's something happening, something here. Merry Christmas, Diane, Kayla. Hello, everybody. I did put the links out if anyone wants to come up and say hey, but we don't usually attract a lot of other streamers over here, so it's all good. Ronaldo, what's the temperature like down there for your Merry Christmas? You too, Kim. Was it a warm day?
Yeah, it was like, at one point I looked at the thermometer on my porch and it was 71, but I don't know if that's the highest point that it got to.
I got a bunch of new entries for game night this Sunday. I don't think I'll need any more actually. If anybody's thinking of making those or sending them to me, I shouldn't need any more. We've got actually went above and beyond. Somebody sent me some. Was that they had their family send me some, but they weren't. They were just like cartoon pictures. I was like, no, 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 no. I can make those myself. I need you to do like real pictures of your real decorations. That was the fun of it. So next week I'll be setting up a little spin wheel for everybody that participated on that for the game night. See, earlier I had a nice little slab of butter on my flaky biscuits, slab of medicated butter. I didn't go too overboard with it though, so I might need a couple of puffs from the old tried and true trusty Bizzo. Did anybody out there have a cousin walk today? Anybody do the cousin walk? You know what that is, Kim? The cousin walk?
I have no idea.
Cousin walks when you go to a family gathering and you give the wink and the nod to the other family members that you might know of that are cool, that want to go and have a little toke,
Oh,
a little pre-game, a little post game, whatever it is. You look to your cousin and you're just like, you give them the look, right? Oh, cuz, like, ready? Cuz I don't have that, but actually I do have some family that's like that. Wouldn't be my cousin though. Be like my nephews. Like, where you all going? And take uncle with you? What? I'm cool. I'm cool. You can take me with you too. Come on, guys. And it's not always, they don't always have room for you on the cousin walk, Then you do the cousin walk of shame, which is like a whole nother thing, like that's a separate thing altogether. Down in the southern states usually, no offense. I love the warm temps, yeah. What were you sitting at today? Southwest New Mexico. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
who's that? Who's in South?
Ronaldo. You don't know the
He
Ronaldo?
was in Northwest New Mexico.
He's right next door. He's your neighbor. You don't wave. He waves at you every day. You miss him. I slept in until like 2. Oh wow, Kayla. I just threw a tri-tip roast in the slow cooker about an hour ago. Be having a midnight feast for Christmas. I don't think so, Kayla. That's going to be like a 3 a.m. feast. I don't know about you, but I think a roast takes a good 8 hours. Unless you're roasting the roast. I mean, you crank it up. Crank it. What did everybody else have? We had some roast today, too. Oh, Diane said 70 degrees where you are. Okay. 77 where Ronaldo is. 35% humidity. Oh, wow. No snowmen this Christmas. Yeah, my neighbor has an inflatable snowman that lights up, so at least we had a snowman nearby.
Yeah, well, you guys are getting ready to get hit here coming up with that nasty storm that's washing out California right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Maybe we check it out real quick, see if there's anything on X about it. Maybe California will get remade.
I don't know. Washington got it last week or the week before.
Flooding.
Yeah, they had an atmospheric river that sat over the top of that northwest and
share in the tunes. Okay, so we got, that's November 28th. 26 minutes ago. There we go. Something's telling me a massive quake will follow after all this landslide after the week-long drought. Yeah, I mean, that's someone's thoughts. Synchronous. Sure you did, John. Sure you did. Hmm, that's pretty crazy.
That looks like a mudslide. And I don't know where that's at, but they were showing some flooding, pretty bad flooding up in San Bernardino. And it's
2 hours
not.
ago, right here, San Bernardino, California.
Yeah. Problem is they've had so many fires there the last several years that
A lot of the fires, in my opinion, agree or disagree, Gavin Newsom, he's definitely responsible for a lot of what they've done with some of their conservation efforts and some of the ways that they've had water rerouted for convenience that ended up causing problems with getting water for fires. I don't like Gavin Newsom, so I'm biased,
I'm gonna
but
call bullshit because I lived in California for 8 years and he wasn't even the governor back then.
what's that
So
have to do with today?
because this shit, the fires are a thing in California. Always.
Yeah, a lot of times it's mismanagement. It doesn't have to be that he did it that time too, but there's definitely situations where they are
California is fire
rolling
prone. It's always
brownouts.
been that way. Like everything. Have you ever been to California?
Yes. Okay. So if
What
I
part of
haven't been,
California have you
you'd
been
say, well,
to?
you better go if you want to
What
talk
parts
about
of
it.
California have you been to?
What's that have to do with it?
Just answer my question.
I don't know. All over, L.A. area.
Well, LA is not a representation of
Right.
a good
Whatever I say, you're gonna
representation
say
of
that. Like
California.
I drove through California to get to from California to Vegas. Like there's
Go
you
to
know
Northern California. Go around California. It's a very mountainous, very rural state, believe it
Yeah,
or
and Northern California is not what happened when with most of the fires. It was the
not. It doesn't
Everglades and the
matter. Southern
okay.
California has a lot of mountainous. San Bernardino's in the mountains. It's very mountainous. It's very foresty there.
Okay, so you're telling me they
People,
can't there's no possibility that they did do anything that could have caused them to not have nearly the same resources they should have had for fires. You're saying that's no possible way. I can look it up. I don't have
I'm
all the
not.
details in my head,
I'm
but I
not
know it
saying
happened.
that at all. I'm just saying it isn't all. This is not.
They were trying to save some little fish that they were trying to say is endangered or whatever, and that's literally what happened when they when a lot of the Everglades ended up going up.
rescue from a rooftop. We
There
walked
was
as
some
far as
little
we
fish,
could without
sardine
getting
or some
swept
shit
up in the
that they
water,
said they had to
and
save.
saw that there were people that my neighbors that were on
If I
top
remember
of the
right,
roof.
that's what happened like not too
At
long
least
ago,
3
and
people have
because of
been
that,
killed since
they
the storm
rerouted
began,
a bunch of water
including a man in
that
San
would have
Diego who
been
was crushed by a
usable.
falling tree.
Well, here's the deal.
Moral traffic on a major highway.
The water that they rerouted out of Northern California, or what is it, Mulholland? Mulholland did it back. I don't know when it was, like 100 years ago. I don't know. It's been a long while ago. They rerouted, they diverted, they created a channel. They spent millions of dollars and they created a channel. People shouldn't be living. It weren't designed to live in mass down there in Southern California the way that they do.
Well, I definitely can agree with that. There's definitely spots
They
that
rerouted all of this water out of Northern California, which is a very water rich state, in order to create Los Angeles and all the stuff that they created.
Mhm.
First of all, so they fucked with nature when they shouldn't have and did all of this stuff. And so
Right.
it's like, I don't.
Some of it has to do with the seawater coming back into the land too. I forget the details of that. There was some area they were having trouble with trying to like fix because every time they did it, the seawall would come down and then water like salt water would flood backwards into the land, which I know that's neither here nor there to this issue, but it's not easy. It's not an easy project over there for sure. Trying to maintain paradise, right, Kim? So they
Well,
call that.
it's just California, like I lived there for 8 years, and it's just like there's a lot of cool stuff there, but their politics are very fractured. It's that's weird there. Like it's an anything goes state. There's just like a lot of shit that goes on there, and like a lot of the people that sat there and said that they were conservatives, I'm just like, what the hell is your idea of a conservative? Because you don't, I don't know. They're very liberal there. Very liberal.
I think a lot of people end up living where they live and then they just really don't want to move. Even the rich people, even the people who are just like they're used to it, they love LA or whatever, and they just don't want to leave. I hear a lot of that kind of conversation when you listen to Joe Rogan because obviously he moved from there and he brought a bunch of people, more or less over the years, kind of nudged his friends to move as well. And so they'll have a conversation like that once in a while about how it was in California and how why they moved and this and that. It's interesting hearing, just some of the stuff that they dealt with on the more wealthy end of things, like trying to get things built and stuff, just can't get all the red tape and this and that. I mean, like I said, I've been to California, but I don't think I would go to vacation. It was for the military. So,
Yeah, it's different. I had these
hey, Autumn.
family that I went to church with, and we had a Bible study, and they were in my Bible study, and they had a little boy that was, he was like 3 years old, I want to say, and they went camping, and little boy had to shit. They were out in the middle of nowhere, and the little boy had to shit, so his dad dug a hole, and he got ticketed for that.
Yeah, they're charging
And
people for trying to move away from the state. Can you imagine getting a charge just trying to leave? Like, let me out of here. No, no, you got to pay the fee. That let me out of here fee. I don't know if that is still a thing or if it wasn't didn't ever actually get implemented. But I remember they were trying to create a tax for moving out of the state.
yeah. Well, I know when the economy fell back in the late, like 2007, 2009, time of,
Bubble. Yeah.
yeah, it was really, really bad. I lived in the Sacramento area at the time, and the ground zero for that was in Stockton, California, which is a community south of Sacramento, about 60 miles south. And oh, it was bad. That city was trying to declare bankruptcy, and they had no police, and they have bad gang problems, and they still to this day, like sometimes I still watch the news out of Sacramento, and still a lot of problems in that community with gangs and stuff, like gang violence, but it was overrun at the time, and they were having to bring in like the state police and the FBI and ATF, a bunch of federal agencies to police that place because like people would go to the mall, just random, just be out there like people do go to the mall, and they were having fucking gang shootings at the mall and all kinds of crazy stuff. The gangs are really, really bad. It was scary. Like I didn't have a gun at the time, not because I don't believe in them, but because I didn't feel I needed to have one. And I started like feeling uneasy, like I needed a gun because that criminal behavior was starting to creep into the southern part of Sacramento, and it was making me nervous. But I moved, a couple of years after all that shit started. I came home. I just couldn't take it there anymore. It was very, I don't know, it was, you think of California as having cutting edge stuff, because you have Silicon Valley, and a lot of wealth and a lot
Hi,
of
Joe.
inventions and ingenuity, and a lot of cutting edge things happen there in California. But it is the most cumbersome state when it comes to their government. Like red tape is no joke there. Like
What?
it's not even easy. Like my insurance, I switched my insurance company on my vehicle, and somehow in their system it didn't update to my new insurance, and then I got like my, what do you call it, my registration got suspended, and just trying to get that fixed was redonkulous. It was beyond ridiculous. It was redonkulous trying to get that fixed. Man, it was so frustrating.
Kim, what do you think of this here? Does it seem significant at all that today is 25 12 25 25?
Not to me. Like it might
It's
be to people that are into numerology and numbers and stuff like that. But
for the first time in 100 years, it's Christmas falls on 25 25. I don't know if it matters really. That just came up when I typed
well,
in
it's going to
Christmas.
happen every once in a while. It's just like my good friend got married on 7/7 of '07. You know, that'll come up again in 100 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I don't think there's, in my opinion, but I'm not into like numerology and all that shit. Like, in my opinion, it's not really that significant.
Somebody, people just take something and they this is clearly someone just took that and was like, oh, I'm going to post it too. It says for the first time ever in human history, Christmas is on 25 25 25. The numbers are a little off there, chill pill. That's funny.
Yeah, I've seen that around on
Well, see,
Facebook.
if you say that though, there's going to be a lot of people commenting to tell you you're wrong. No, it's 12 25 25, and then that'll give you your engagement, your free engagement. There you go. Some people will put a typo in their post on purpose because they know someone will stop to comment just to correct them. Um,
Yeah, I've seen
oh,
it, and that's dumb. I just ignored it.
what's that?
That 25, 25, 25
Yeah.
thing.
Another person says it. TikTok. TikTok. For the first time ever in human history, Christmas is on 25, 25, 25. No, this phenomenon will never happen again. Everyone's just trying to get the free engagement out of it for the first time in 25 years, or in 2025 years, Christmas is on. Why do people keep saying this? Just to hear, I want to see some of the commenters because there's 13,000 likes, 500 comments. Wow, bro. People just not even actually reading it. Hit tweet rare to make it even more special. We will celebrate exactly at 25:25 a.m. Need some of what you're smoking. Bros counting months passed since 19 November 2023. Wasn't it the same even in 25:25? Everyone just and this is the kind of stuff people engage with. Some just bullshit. Yes, ain't happening ever. It didn't happen even. Here's someone that got even more clever. It said, for the first time in 100 years, Christmas will be on 25/12/25. uh,
They must be doing military.
they're just stoned. Anyway, yeah, nothing too crazy. I thought maybe there might be some other like crisis going on, like a blizzard somewhere, but it got pretty warm today.
Yeah. Well, snow is coming.
Oh, I'm sure. Now that it, January, February is when we start to really get it in
Yeah.
Illinois.
Yeah. Well, that storm in California is going to move east. So
Here's Christmas in New York.
yeah, they can keep that shit over there. I don't like snow.
Baby Jesus. Fairy tale. Nightmare. Is anybody watching the Stranger Things tonight? I guess Stranger Things dropped another part or whatever, another piece. just like that. Christmas at the Chatsworth house. It's kind of neat. Okay, I can't play too much of that one. It's a popular one. Christmas during the Battle of the Bulge, 1944. So we could have Christmas today. Man, their feet got to be just ice. Just toes of ice.
Yep.
There's POTUS and their Christmas from 2017 to 25. Conservatives must unite to win, they say. Fafo Farms. Seeing anything worth looking at? Here we go. This is some kind of Christmas gala. I'm grateful that when I voted for Elon's 2025 compensation package, the will of shareholders will not be overridden by someone with 9 shares, a lawsuit, or a judge deciding what's fair. Oh, who's this? Telskana Economics? Okay, we're not getting into the weeds on that one. All I want for Christmas are these them to stop spraying skies with this shit. Yeah, who knows what it is. All the talking heads want to say Merry Christmas too, I guess. I guess I'm one of them. Merry Christmas, Billboard Crisis, or Billboard Chris. Alright, I guess there's nothing worth looking at out there except this. A little bit of Christmas green, right? Let's see a hashtag PITB in the chat so I can take another little trip down the Bizzo. Oh, thanks for the bananas, Alice. Now it's become like I just want bananas. Everyone just gives me bananas. Now I want them bananas dancing like over here. She put them up in here. Do they dance on the screen? Yes. There we go. I didn't have any banana today, but now I do. Thanks, Alice. Oh yeah, guys, I really just wanted to make sure everybody, give it a little check-in sesh. Christmas Eve, Christmas night. We'll probably still do people in the boxes on New Year's. It's like, what else do you do on New Year's Day? You know, just chilling. No reason not to. Although, it might just be me and Kim arguing. There's no other people in the boxes, members. Want to come and hang out, I guess.
Kat said she's on the phone with her grandma.
Yeah, okay, well, no worries. I know Bean's probably driving. Guess I could tag a few people, but then I don't know if they're going to be able to see the tag. Facebook, at least for me, doesn't let me go to wherever people tag me. Somebody tags me and it just goes to some random other stream somewhere. Let's see what Mikey's up to.
Mikey.
Yeah. Mikey.
Mikey who?
Hey, Mikey, he likes it, you know. You don't know Mike Henson?
Oh. Well, I don't know. There's like a billion mics out there. I don't know which one you're referring to. I have a brother, Mike.
Let's see who else. King Neb. See if he's around. Macy. See if she wants to come up. See if we can find somebody that wants to hang out with us on screen. Hey, speaking of Bean, here's Bean, although he's I don't know. Are you driving, Bean? What are you up to? Come on up. Shoot the shit. We're just smoking and joking.
Who's he going to or coming from?
I don't know. I think from what he said last time, he'd be driving right now. So if you're bored and want to come up while you're driving, join us. Where's Mess at? Mess is probably sleeping right now. Michael Thompson. Who else? Who else? Who else? Let's tag some friends in here. Who else would want to come up and hang out with us? Uh, uh, uh. Let's see what Frost is up to. Maybe Ty. "25 degrees feels like 15. Wow. Just outside catching a bus. Come in and the heat hits you in the face. Yeah, and the head rush. Yeah, that's one thing that sucks about getting sick is that it's because of the heat. It's not because of the cold. So, like, how do you combat that? A lot of people have that tradition of like cold plunge, beginning of the year or after Christmas and all that. I don't know. Like, I'd love to do it. I'd love to be able to do it because I know how good it is for you. But at the same time, man, doesn't sound fun.
The only way I would do a cold plunge is if I came out of a really hot pool, like a jacuzzi, and jumped in cold water.
I mean, I did it once. I think we talked about it in the show. I jumped in as a kid, jumped in a lake, skinny dipped in January at like 2 a.m. It's the one and only time I ever did that. And since I messed it up, I jumped out too far. I dove off of the dock. I dove like in a way that that it took me away from the dock further. Not really thinking of just water, not thinking of, hey, I only want to get right in just in the beginning area and get right back out. No, I jumped in. I finally got out to look back, and I'm like 20 feet away from the dock. Trying to swim back. I remember swimming, getting to the surface, and since my eyes were closed, I kept swimming, trying to get to the surface, even though I was already there. Like, because you're so numb that you can't tell that you're even out of the water. Yeah. So I think if I ever did that, it would be more of like one of those controlled little ponds that people pop in and pop back out. Bean, what are you doing, man? You don't have to come up, but what are you up to? He's driving, I guess, so maybe your fingers are busy. Fingers are busy. This is the most I've smoked in a couple days. Although the butter has been hitting the spot. I think I just didn't eat enough today. It's really nice to just eat a little, like a biscuit or a piece of toast, a slab of butter on there, little medicated butter. It's good.
Do you guys celebrate Christmas last night or today?
Today. They celebrated last night. Do their family thing last night.
They who?
His mom and their side.
Oh.
Let's see who else. That's all right. If you guys want to tag and share, it's great. Otherwise, not a big deal. You have a safe trip home, Bean. 6 inches, and you can take a vehicle out and fish from it. Oh wow! Dang, Joe, be careful, man. I didn't know you were in the snow like that. Kayla, come up and chat with us. Guess we'll just like maybe make it to an hour and get out of here, Kim. You ready to go to bed? It looks like, and I'm just.
I've been in bed almost all day, dude. Like today was a chill day. I had the grandkids all day yesterday, and then we do Christmas on Christmas Eve. So I was tired.
Let's see a hashtag PITB in the chat. Who's out here? We'll give a door prize away after we do the number spin. That was too big of a hit.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not coughing your lungs out.
It's all about control. All about control. So when you start to cough, a lot of people, the instinct is to inhale a bunch of air, a bunch of fresh oxygen. And you got to be careful. If you inhale too fast, that's what triggers that cough. And depending, not all coughs are the same. Hey, Diane. Cheers. Thanks for chilling. Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird feeling being like, well, we're just going to have a chill hangout because, it's time for me to wind down, and it's a good way for me to, relax after the day, for us to come up and do this little live stream. But to be conflicted between that and the normal attitude I would have is like, oh, okay, let's go. Let's tag and share, people, and I'm just like, it's not even that big of a deal tonight because it's Christmas, 2025 Christmas. The first time ever in the millennia that it's 25, 25, 25, you guys. I'm going to be saying that now for a week, even though it's over. What day does New Year's fall on? New Year's is Wednesday, maybe. Look.
It falls on the same day as Christmas.
Oh, so New Year's Eve is Wednesday. Yeah, makes sense. Wednesday is the 31st, so the 1st is Thursday. I don't really do anything for New Year's. Like, my brother's birthday is on New Year's. I think he's New Year's Day. January 1st. A lot of people will be watching that Stranger Things. I mean, it does look pretty good. I gotta admit, it's something that I do have in the back of my mind. Like, if I get that bored, I will start watching Stranger Things. Because I watched, I think, maybe the first episode or something. And at the time, it really bugged me because it came out, I think, during COVID, where Hollywood was doing everything they could in order to just make it seem like they should be justified to not have to follow the rules like everybody else. We don't have to wear a mask because, the actor can't wear a mask. I mean, it would ruin the scene. Who cares if it quote unquote kills your grandmother? We have to do this because it would ruin the scene otherwise. And we're Hollywood, so we get to do it because it's, they're at work. I mean, I'm being, yes, I went to the negative place you speak of, but that's exactly how it felt because they had people next to them with regular restaurants that were doing everything right, distancing, and had all the, fake or the plastic up everywhere. And then the Hollywood was just like, they would get shut down, but the next door would be like a Hollywood, catered lunch or whatever, no problem. I remember stories like that. But that's what bothered me about Stranger Things was that I was like, oh, they just changed the time period. What do you call it? The
Era?
set, huh? Like in the show, they were like, let's make a show that's set in the 80s.
Yeah, the
So
era.
that right the era, yes. So that we don't need to use a mask. And so they started making like futuristic or past type shows during COVID, just so that they could be justified and not having to wear a mask. I'm like, look, I get it. You got to keep working, and that's how you make money. But if you're simultaneously saying that you're making it more dangerous for others by not wearing this mask, but then also going,
You know what angered me the most out of things along those lines were churches.
really
Uh-huh. Because
big ones or just all churches?
all churches, and that's one of the reasons, like, I'm having a hard time going back to church, because I was like, you guys fucking showed how money hungry, greedy you are. And I get it, because pastors, that's how they earn a living, is from the tithing. And if you don't have anybody going to church to tithe, then you're not, there's no money.
Do you think that was the only reason that anybody would want to go to church during that time? There wasn't any kind of like spiritual reason for something
No,
that seemed like it
there
was
were
the end of the
plenty of
world.
spiritual reasons. There were plenty of spiritual reasons. I'm not saying that. But
A lot of them, though,
a lot
probably, yeah,
what
motivated
you
by
don't
money.
know is, I know a lot of pastors. Like, I know
I
a
know
lot
some
of pastors.
pastors.
I know a lot of pastors, and they were fucking trying to get people to go to church. And they were one of the biggest voices in telling people, "Oh, this is fake, and masks don't work, and just come back to church," and all this shit. And it's
But they were
like,
right, though. The masks, they
bullshit.
came out. They
Why
came
would
out
a,
and said
okay,
that wasn't.
that's bullshit. I don't believe that. Because why would a surgeon not wear a mask when he's doing an operation on you? Medical professionals wear masks.
It's for spittle and like
It's for
electrical liquid.
spittle, and it's to prevent the spread of stuff, because when they cut you open, if they're working on your guts, there's all kind of gases and nox poisonous stuff that comes out that you breathe in. Masks do prevent stuff. Now, they're not going to prevent it 100% or whatever, and everybody's got to do their thing and try to, whatever. But the fact of the matter is that this is
They
a
walked it
time
back.
this is a time when this is a highly communicable, deadly disease, and they're fucking trying to get people to go to church, and they're spreading all of this stuff to whatever. And it's like, wait a minute here.
No, I mean I'll give you this. Like, there's definitely religions that don't believe in medicine, don't believe in getting a
Yeah, but
broken arm set or anything.
these weren't those kind of churches, dude. These are just garden variety Christian churches. A lot of them Baptist churches, and just regular churches. And it's like, this isn't the time. I got into an argument with my niece's pastor. My niece, my sister that passed away almost a year ago. They're very, very devout Christian people, and um, their daughter had a pastor on her Facebook, and I don't remember what the conversation was, but I admonished him, and I said, it's like they're big on, coming up with Bible verses to back up whatever thing that they're, point they're trying to make with whatever. And I said, yeah, the Bible also says not to tempt God. This is not a time to be tempting God. We have a horrible disease that's killing people and maiming people. Like, one of my very, very closest friends right now, this guy was healthy as a horse, got COVID. I don't know if he got it in 2020 or 2021, but he got COVID. His sister got COVID, and then no, he got COVID, and then a week later, his sister got COVID. They don't live together or anything, but um, and he's a world class swimmer. He holds a lot of titles. I mean, you should see the medals that this guy has got. and just prior to COVID and everything, and now he's at the point where um, he's disabled, and he may
Did he
have to
get vaccine, or did he get the?
get a lung transplant from the damage that was done to his lungs. And this is prior to vaccinations. This doesn't have anything to do with vaccinations. They weren't out that at that time. It
Warp
destroyed
speed.
him.
Wait, so
And
he
now
got it in before 2020?
he got it before the vaccinations came out. The vaccines hadn't come out yet. I don't remember if it was 2020 or 2021. It was
Hey, Charlene.
November, October, November time frames when he got it. I just don't
All
remember
right.
the year, but the vaccines weren't
Cheers.
yet. And now they're
Oh,
starting to find out that the vaccine, or I'm sorry, they're starting to find out that COVID stays in your system for up to, oh God, I can't remember the time frame now. I want to say 3 years.
probably more. It's a bioengineered weapon. I mean, what do you expect? It was made
Yeah,
in a lab.
but it stays like it's kind of like how you get chicken pox, and chicken pox, like, it comes back when you get older. It comes back as shingles. It lives in your system. So they're thinking that COVID is probably going to be along the lines of shingles, where it lives in your system and it comes back to wreak havoc. Is kind of what they're thinking is right now. So I sat back and I watched all of that
Hey,
stuff
Tyson.
playing out, and initially it was pretty scary because we had already watched what it did to China. We saw what it was doing in Italy, with all the deaths and stuff. So that part was scary. But after it came to the United States, the thing that I was impressed about with it was that, and I don't mean impressed in a good way, but impressed with it was that there were going to be a lot of people that got it and survived, and there was going to be devastation in the, people being disabled from it, because just the damage that it does to people's bodies. Like when I get it, the first thing I do, I know when I get sick. Like I knew the minute I got pregnant, I was like, oh shit, I could just tell, I could feel it in my body. But when I get COVID, I know pretty quickly that I've got COVID, and I go right away and I get those antivirals, and I take the antivirals because it arrests the.
Ivermectin's antiviral.
It's not an antiviral.
Yeah, it is.
An anti.
Anti-parasitical.
Yeah, it's an
Anti-parasitic.
anti-parasite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a virus.
Pretty
Viruses
sure you
are
can do
different.
both. Pretty sure
No,
it's
they're
helps
not.
for both.
They're not. Well, I don't know exactly. I don't know. I'm not an expert on ivermectin, but I take the antivirals, and that shit knocks it out of my body like I'm not even sick within just a few hours after taking it. Like I can feel it dying in my body. And by 12
Yes,
hours later.
ivermectin has demonstrated antiviral properties in laboratory studies. It is an FDA-approved anti-parasitic drug that has shown in vitro activity against a broad range of RNA, DNA viruses, yada 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 yada.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's cool. I don't know. I don't know that much about ivermectin. The only thing that I know about ivermectin, because I've been around horses and cows and all that stuff, and that's what you use to inoculate them for parasites. You deworm. I can't remember now. At least annually, might be twice a year, depending on the animal and what you're doing with it. But yeah. So when I get COVID, that's what I do is I go and I get that freaking antiviral pill that they have for it.
1987 was when ivermectin was first approved for medical use in humans. Pretty cool. Yeah. But then it was in 2020 when they got scared of it all of a sudden after it's been used for
Well,
a lot of people, for like many, many millions of people across the world. I watched Kim. I watched panels of doctors. I saw this panel with 12 doctors on it. Some of them were from Africa, and they were trying to. They were saying we use this on a daily basis. It is a safe drug. Why are you taking it off the shelves? Why are you? And then they were silenced, and then they were forced to go to places like Rumble where they can actually speak their mind and actually get information out there. That alone is enough to cause doubt and cause people to say, "What? Wait a minute." Even if that was just it's a little bit of a giggle, a little bit of a mix up. Even if that's the case, they had too many of those where they were where they were trying to shove voices down that had the expertise to talk about it. That was the sad part. It was very clearly politically driven, and maybe more. I'd love to say it was just politically driven, but it sounds much worse when you go into looking at places where they were killing people by forcing, like all the old people in the nursing homes that all of a sudden had to take on all these like young patients that ended up just killing, I don't know, tens of thousands of elderly in, I think, Michigan. Like just the states like that, and like different stories like that were just ridiculous and very just overtly corrupt somehow. We just couldn't. And they were offering like McDonald's to get your vaccine in New York. Eat this toxic waste, and we'll give you as long as you get the shot. Like just stuff like that. Like just compounded on me. Even people from the side of whoever you might say was pushing the mandates, those people were starting to get skeptical. Like it was just, we better not act like that next time something like this happens in our country. Like we better have some like logic going on here. Like just, it was insanity. People saying, well, you have to, if you don't protect, if you don't wear a mask, you're actually hurting somebody else, and like stuff like that. All those things that just never made sense up until suddenly flipped. Anyway, we need to change the subject, although you and I seem to love that topic, but it is, it's something that people, I think, worry about the next one. We talked about bird flu for a little bit. I haven't heard about that in a while. I wonder if that's still an issue, maybe just winter
It
time.
is. I think it started jumping into humans.
I believe it. I mean, that's going to be the next one.
It hasn't, because initially when it was jumping into humans, it was humans that were eating whatever.
Oh.
I don't think it was chickens. They were eating something that had
wild game, right? Swine. I think it moved to swine too. Some wild boar populations were getting it.
Well, that's the natural progression that many viruses usually oftentimes come from birds, and then the next progression is to swine, and then the progression from that is to humans.
Yeah, Joe, I want to get some of that, man. I want to get even not just ivermectin, maybe try some oregano oil and black seed oil, because I assume I'm going out on a limb and assuming that I'm 42 years old and there's probably a parasite in my body somewhere that I don't know about, right? I've never once done a parasite cleanse. Have you, Kim? And then you look at your shit afterwards, and you look to see if there's any like freaking looking like worms crawling around in there. That's parasites that you get out of your system. You see the little videos the people post, or like the promotional videos for different things like this. This one guy's advertising this oregano oil and black seed oil combination that you take, and I guess it's supposed to be a super powerful anti-parasitic, antibiotic. And then of course they show a quick shot of like worms coming out of, like, just crawling around somebody's feces. And I'm like, well, I want some of that. Not that I want to see it happen, but if it does, you might feel a lot better. You might go, oh my God, that was in me. But then later you're going, even placebo effect, even if it's just in your mind, you're going, oh man, all that's gone out of me. I'm feeling like I got to be like back to 100%. You know what I mean? And that can really, parasites can do such a number on us. So I can't wait to do a good parasite cleanse sometime. I know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid of that.
I'd imagine that's probably a pretty damn rough cleanse
Yeah, I think it's not
compared to have
fun
some
either. Yeah,
intestinal dysfunction for
I
a
think
long while.
I'm pretty sure parasites cause gas, like gassiness too. If you feel like you're a gassy person, well, tutor out there might have parasite. Might have a parasite.
I don't know.
I'm not somebody that I don't think I eat a lot of like gross food that might have parasites, but I think over the years, even as a kid, there might be a parasite in me from when I was a kid swimming in creeks and stuff, and rivers, and going to have, well, what am I saying? I go to a river every year when I do the Drizzle Dad Open Float, and I don't just go diving in, but I definitely get water on me. If not in me.
Don't get it up your nose, and then you'll get one of those brain-eating amoebas.
Ty, the link is pinned. Get another talker up here. There we go. Let's not get into the. I want to try to get away from that topic. Ty can get into that topic too, I'm sure. Thanks, Alice.
What topic? Parasites in your ass?
No, the one before that, COVID. We could talk all day about that. I'm so tired of it, but I think I think there's still just. I think we're still so close in time. I mean, it's only been 5 years, right? I think that's just something that it comes up on people's minds a lot in topics.
People are scarred from that shit, dude. Like, it's fucked up society so bad.
Right, and I think people are still recovering. I think it's going to be a few generations before
it was
people
traumatizing. It was a traumatizing thing.
Yeah, no matter which way you cut it, it was traumatizing. But like now, we're looking at but maybe looming more, I guess, economic problems that could cause things that to escalate to the point where it's something like that. I'm not envisioning anything in general, just more like a recession / full-on depression, like something as bad or worse as the quote Great Depression. And I see that just the whole planet, because everything. It's like a cycle, I think everything seems to like sort of start to come to a head. It comes to a head, and then war ends up happening. It's like our palate cleanser for the planet. It just happens. There's people that push it to happen. There's people, but it's also a natural cycle too, I think. Let me know if it doesn't work. The link don't work for me. Okay. You got any plans for next year, Kim? Anything that you've been doing a lot at your place since you moved in? You got lots of, trellises and all these different things set up. What's the plan? Just keep cranking away, and do you just decide as you go, like what you want to add back there in the yard, or do you just kind of, you have like a end vision that you're hoping for?
A lot of it depends on money, which I don't have an income right now, so I'm kind of.
Well, right, but you could still, it's free to fantasize. So like, do you have an end goal of it, or is it something that you just like to add on when you have some money? You know what I mean?
Well, I want a raised deck, so I kind of quartered my yard, and there's a quarter in the back where I want to put a raised deck because there's mountains back there, and I'd like to be on my deck.
Yeah. Joe says hanging in. He's got 1% hanging in by a volt. Hanging in by a volt.
Yeah, so I'd like a raised deck back there and maybe a jacuzzi. But I'm sure that's at least $10,000. At least. I don't know what it costs to put a jacuzzi back there, but
I'd love to have a deck that's like a floating. I have this idea for a floating deck that's out over the gully off of the back of my yard, and using the trees that would be like a tree house. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Treehouse Masters, where they drill a hole through the tree, and they put a pin through that, and then the weight of everything is being held on that pin, and that way the tree can grow or whatever, and it doesn't actually move. It stays where it's at. Um, and I'm like, okay, if I use that principle and have 3 or 4 trees out above the woods coming off of the yard, off of the the gully there, and have like a maybe a bridge of some kind that goes out to it, and just like a cool little deck that's out in the floating. It would be unique, I think.
Yeah.
I could have a little grill out there, maybe some seating and stuff like that.
Yeah. Put a grill out there so you can catch some foods on fire.
Well, you would have to. There would be, I thought about like a net. So okay, what about like a mosquito net? So Ty, you ever seen Treehouse Masters? Ty?
Oh, I thought I was still in the back room.
No, it's an automatic. I said
Okay. Yes.
I untoggled it. Go ahead.
Okay. Absolutely. I love that show.
So I thought about doing that, using that instead of making a treehouse, making a deck that just floats off of the back of my yard because it goes into a gully, and so like kind of the same height as my yard, but out in the woods, using the trees and drilling through the trees, and doing the
Yeah.
the pin thing that dude does. I haven't seen that in a while, but I used to love that show. Some really intricate tree houses out there.
I haven't seen it in a while either, but he did do some cool stuff. But then the show got kind of too TV'd for me. You know what I mean?
Reality TV, and they want to add all the drama. They want you to.
That yes.
They want a tear moment. Got to have the tear moment. It's got to be the special, like the music and everything lines were perfectly up to it. This Grandma never got to see this, and I just the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So,
Hi,
Merry
Kim.
Christmas.
Merry
What's
Christmas.
Up,
Oh,
have you
I'm
been
here.
smoking
Had
all
a good
day, or-
Christmas. Yeah, I'm high as a kite right now. lemon cherry gelato.
Nice.
Oh, it is nice. It was a gift.
I'm smoking kind of for the first time today, the last hour anyway. Oh, hey, by the way, what time is it? 13 after?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can do a quick
How long you been up? About an hour?
hour and 13, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think we were gonna make it this long. It was just Kim and I, and we end up relaxing down into topics that could be, that can get a little more negative, I guess, long term if we just keep talking about it for an hour. So I try to get us in and out of some fun topics, but there was the flood in California that we were looking at in the beginning there. I don't know if you've seen that happening. Pretty crazy.
No. I was over live on TikTok, and then I came to Facebook, and that was the first notification. So your live
cool.
was.
Yeah, we're just bless you.
Bless you.
Trying to get a little night session while we, some people don't celebrate or are kind of bored at this point of night on Christmas, so thought we'd come on anyway.
So I'm bored. I mean, everybody's playing with their gifts. So I am too. I'm on one right now, actually.
Everybody happy?
I got that gimbal. You see my camera?
I see that, yeah. I figured you were getting it. Is that the one you said you're going to get, the one that lets you gesture on it, or?
Yeah, it does, but I have a problem.
It's not easy.
Because, no, I figured out how to do it, but I don't have a computer anymore. And I have to get on a computer to get the URL to use the streaming through the gimbal. I can't find that URL with my phone. I don't know how to get it for my Facebook. So it wants you to get the URL, and then when you input that, they give you a live stream key that you can connect with my gimbal. And then I could use it.
Cadillac Rainbow? Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a quite the conundrum there.
I figured it out. I just got to get to a computer to get it off of my Facebook, or figure out how to do it with my phone if possible. But
Can you
from
go to
what
the web
Google wouldn't,
browser, like your? I don't know if you got like
yeah, the
Safari
Google
or what.
Chrome,
Yeah.
yeah, I tried it. It still won't work.
Hmm.
According to everything I could find, you have to have a computer to get it.
Could call a buddy that's got one. I guess they would have access to your Facebook or something. That would work out.
Yeah. Congrats. I don't know nobody I trust enough to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Hell no.
somebody, my family maybe here, but not nobody
You know,
wise.
the message like, hey, I just sent you a code I need for me to log into my Facebook. I just need you to send me that code back or whatever. Classic,
Uh-huh.
classic
Yeah.
scam. All right, 12.
Facts.
Who is 12?
See if I can find you on my other phone. Hi, Kim.
What's up?
What you doing over there?
Chilling, just sitting here.
Joe. Congrats, Joe.
Are you high too?
No, I'm trying not to smoke
Yeah.
anything because I'm trying to get some insurance, and they're until I have blood work and all that shit, I don't.
Oh, so you gotta, yeah, I get
Gotta
it.
stay clean.
I get it.
Doesn't care about state laws.
That's correct.
Yeah. What's your plan? You're trying to do anything in specific in particular?
Yeah, I'm trying to get mortgage protection insurance.
Oh, I see.
Gamble.
Makes sense.
I don't have
Now I
any-
can see the comments. Merry Christmas, Kayla.
You got a bad echo there. There you go. You fixed it.
They have access to all your medical history. These insurance companies do, and it came back that because I've had several surgeries this last year, and the surgeries weren't the problem, but I took prescriptions for opioids,
Hmm.
so they popped me for that. So now I have
Stony.
to do all this working to try and get the insurance, even though I never used it. Like, there's no proof that I never used it.
Stony, come up, man. If you got time. Yeah, I mean that's got to be something that people deal with for a lot of things too, like cigarettes or.
Well, I'm healthy. I don't have any health issues. Like, I stay on top of my health, and I get shit fixed whenever there's an issue.
Except for well, what happened? What'd you say? You pulled or you
Yeah, but that's fucking
tendon thing? Yeah,
myself. Blown tendon.
Yeah.
blown it. Yeah, you blew the tendon. Whose
Because
tendon?
I push myself, and I don't have, like, I shut off feeling things, and so I'm
that's
kind of getting injured because of that.
Stony. It came out as an M. It's funny. Maybe I can fix it. Edit. Here we go. Here, your laugh won't make sense now. Ty's trying to play around with his camera. You got to remember too, like you got good lighting, but my lights are off, and so I got to be careful. Sometimes my camera won't even see me anymore. You're in bed, all good, brother. Merry Christmas, Daniel. What are you trying to figure out now? There,
Nothing.
caught back up. Okay,
Apparently,
yeah. It was kind of slow for a
apparently,
second, and it caught up. Go ahead.
apparently it just died, my gimbal.
Oh, that is something that I found. My gimbal that I take with me to events and stuff. I barely use it anymore because it does die pretty fast. It drains fast.
Yeah. Well, I was on TikTok for an hour and a half or so,
Oh, well,
but I haven't charged it either. Like, you're supposed to get something and let it charge. I haven't done that either. So
well, that's still quite a bit. An hour and a half. Did you have it plugged in while doing it?
no.
I
No.
wonder if
It's
you can do
plugged in
both.
now though. Yeah, it's plugged in right now. Yeah, this one has a little controller that comes off of it.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll show you as soon as my phone.
Oh, hey, we just passed 420 2 minutes ago. Oh, so I got some cool games. I bought Family Feud on the Nintendo Switch, which I think could be a way I could play game night with Kim. I could play the game and record the screen, and then on game night I could just play it and pause and be like, what do you guys think? What was the next? I don't know. I'm not sure how it would work out, but I have some ideas for next month's game. I don't think it's going to be Family Feud, but I have some thoughts on what I can do, taking a little bit of reality and turning it into a game for you guys. So it's going to be fun. So yeah, what else did I get?
I used to like watching it when Richard Burton was the host.
He was yeah, he's the host on this one. It's not Steve Harvey. Oh yeah, so I got a bunch of free VR games because I'm part of this. I pay like $8 a month for a some kind of club subscription thing through the VR helmet, and I haven't played it and I haven't put it on in months. And I put it on and was looking down this list and found a bunch of games that were free that were usually $20 or $30. So I took them, and a couple of them are actually like, Kim, do you know what Guitar Hero is?
Yeah, I have Rock Band.
Okay, so this is like it, except it's drums, and I'm standing up in my living room with the VR helmet on, and I'm just like, just going crazy, and then like really just getting into it. I was starting to sweat. One of them is more like rock and roll, and the other one was like this Chinese kind of drumming, like a traditional kind of drum and the music and stuff. But then I found a couple songs where they had guitar in there too, and so it was kind of rocking out. But both of those two games are similar but different, but they're both just like Guitar Hero for drums. But then I also got another game called Maestro, and that game is pretty fun. Now all three of these games, for some weird reason, kept moving around. It kept turning me a little bit, and I'd end up turning all the way around because of whatever little glitch was happening. So it was really kind of annoying the shit out of me. But the Maestro game, you get to be a conductor. You've got the sweet little conductor wand, and he's teaching you how to do it all. And basically it's like Guitar Hero, except for with the symphony and orchestra. And you're like pointing at sections, waking up to sections. There's a part where you put your hand out like this, and it's like it holds up, everyone's holding the note or whatever, and then you clench your fist at the end, and it's way different than, say, Guitar Hero or whatever, the drumming games, because you're really like you're out there, just doing the whole thing and stuff, and you're just getting into it. It's pretty funny, but also pretty fun. I downloaded a few others that I haven't tried yet, like table tennis and some games that just really kind of get you moving and get the heart rate up and get a little bit of exercise. There's another one that's like Battle Combat, which is it's like exercise, but you're sitting there doing like martial arts, but with like these things coming at you, kind of like Guitar Hero again. I don't know. There's got to be another way to describe it other than Guitar Hero-esque. But there's a lot of games like that are like that line up colors and timing at the patterns. There's got to be another kind of phrase for it. I can't think of one, but Guitar Hero was kind of one of the first ones, right? I think it was probably the first one. It was like, took the world by storm. I was never really that into it. I played it enough times, but I never owned it or anything like that. But then there's Rock Band, like you got, Kim, and then you can do the whole thing: the guitar, the drums. They added in a bunch of different things. Then you got to buy more accessories. With the VR, at least, all I got to have is the helmet on and the handles, and I feel like I got drumsticks. And
I wish I could do the VR. I wish.
Is it vertigo on right away, or you ever try to sit down?
Everything, but very shortly after, not right away, but damn near. Yeah, and we got one. We got the Meta, whatever the latest one is, I think.
It was
Yep.
Diane. I got that too though. I got felt sick on it too. Yeah,
That's the one we got.
similar to mine. Yeah. I kind of felt that too, but I got used to it. And there's certain games that are worse than others, and there are certain points where maybe the game is glitched a little bit, and it just you end up swiveling too far, something like that. It
Hmm.
can make you have a little head rush. But there are certain games that it's just every time they're just not good games. Like there's this one that's
Yeah.
a roller coaster game, and it's just
Hmm.
instant. Yeah, no matter what, I can't have a.
But
But
see,
then
for me,
go ahead.
I go into the lobby, just the beginning, the lobby, and it automatically for me. It's just something with the view and how it works, my peripherals, and then, yeah, I get even kind of nauseated from it. Yeah.
Uh, there's another thing that I find that if I am hungry, or if what how do I put this? If I have an empty stomach and I start playing to the point where like just even for 10-15 minutes to where I start to get a little I don't know what it is. My heart rate is up to a point or something. I don't know what it is, but if I have an empty stomach, I start to feel sick while on it. Like
Hmm.
I don't puke or anything, but I feel like oh I gotta get off of this. Like I gotta close my eyes. Like and it's almost always because I didn't have any food in my stomach, and I don't want to do a bunch of
Maybe I got to
exercise
think
right
about
after I
that.
eat. Yeah,
Maybe I got to
well,
think about that and try again because it's like that instantly, though, for me.
yeah, that doesn't
At
sound
least
the
after
same
the
for
first
you.
minute.
Yeah, it sounds a
Yeah.
little bit different for me. It's like if I'm getting a little bit active, a little too active, and I don't know what it is. Why? Because usually it's opposite in the real world. You don't want to go exercise after eating a bunch of food. Like you don't
Yeah.
you want to go exercise before you ate that day. Like usually the
Yeah.
exercise is like on an empty stomach, but it's a
The,
little opposite.
see, I don't really like fair rides. Not even the simple little ones. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And it gives me the VR gives me the same feeling as those fair rides do.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Alan.
So yeah, makes me feel
Alice
like
says
I'm gonna
I
get sick.
Alice says I walk the plank. We have a scaffold board for you to walk on. Missing something there on VR, Alice.
Merry Christmas, Alan.
Hey, Kaylis, the Smurfs roller coaster. I had to go to bed after I played that
Yeah.
one. Oh my god! Yeah, any of the roller coasters or any of the driving. If it there's some race car games, and I've only tried one or two, and they immediately make you feel sick. And this is
Huh.
coming from like
So it's not just me.
no, it's not
It's
just
just worse
you.
for me.
It's just certain games that are worse than others for me. Like, I can tell you there are some games I could play for hours and just be having a ball. And mostly the games that I'm like that you can sit down playing, they are a
Yeah.
lot. They're a lot easier on the dizziness kind of spells, but at the same time, they don't give me the exercise I'm trying to get. So I like to play the games where I'm just like into it, standing up and
Yeah.
actually walking around a little bit. There's one game I play where I'm kind of like this settler, kind of like old school, like British kind of countryside, and there's wild boar and stuff like that, and there's like deer and bears to fight, um,
Yeah.
and I go into this town and I'm like doing little quests for this town, and they all have these British accents and going into mines and stuff. It's pretty fun. It's like a miniature sort of RPG if you think of like I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft, but it's
Yeah. Yeah.
it feels like people trying to make a VR version of World of Warcraft, but it's just it's like like a 1% of the size of the World of Warcraft game as far as how
Yeah.
much time it would take to get through. But they are coming a
Yeah.
long way. It's coming a long way. I think it's only going to get. I wonder what they're going to do though, because you're not the. There's a lot of people that get the vertigo, and even me for certain games, it's like every time. So they gotta figure something out with that. I don't know
I
what.
know the solution, I think. And for me at least, and I don't know if it attains any, but I need my peripherals back. So
Mm-hmm.
if I could have just a front, same vision, but just a front without the peripherals, that would go away for me because I know it's the peripherals of it that's giving me that feeling. I don't
Well,
know if it's the same for everybody else that has it.
the view is so limited anyway. When you're inside there, like you only get like you get less view than what you can actually fully
That's it.
see.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
you
the
were
part
saying you
that
want.
gets me.
Okay, I thought you meant you wanted like real life peripherals, like a little window there to be
I
able to see.
do. I
Oh,
do. That is what I was saying. Yeah. That
well,
is
that
what I
would
was saying.
that
So
would take away the immersiveness of it. But to your point,
it
we do
would.
need more. We need a bigger, like a wider view somehow. Our eyes are just wider view than what a screen is. There's
Well,
like,
maybe one of these years they'll put it in contacts. That you can put it
yeah.
right on your
Have
eyelids.
you seen the Meta glasses, wearable glasses?
Yeah. Yeah, I know of somebody that has one actually.
They look like they've come a long way. Those would be fun
I have.
because that
He
would
didn't
be.
let me look in it or nothing. I've never been there since he got
Scary
them, but I know somebody that got some.
What, Kim?
You
I
know what's
don't.
scary about those is you can record what's
Yeah,
going on.
their cameras. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely,
Perverts.
absolutely.
yeah, you could take them off while it's recording. Stick it under the bathroom stall real quick. Catch your
But
buddy.
also maybe an intern at a congressman's office. You know, there's always the positive to those wearing of those glasses. But yeah, the
Did you ever
perverts
look
can
at?
definitely do some stuff with it.
Did you ever look up like how do I put it? Like you could buy old like, and I don't mean
Merry
official
Christmas,
spy
Margaret and
gear.
Diane.
You could
Yeah,
buy like these like I guess commercialized kits of like spy gear, like mini cameras and like a camera you can put
yeah,
in your purse and stuff like
I
that.
have.
I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a little spy kit, but then
Dude, they've been selling those spy kits since I was like 10 or
yeah,
11 in the back of High Times. In the back of High Times, in the back, there was advertisements and stuff, and those little spy kits they used to have back there. Shows how much of a pothead I was in him.
like right next to the
Do you think they're
little.
real though?
That's what I'm. That's what I was gonna say. Like, is it I wonder if it's worth it. Those cameras got to be like, it's a 4 megapixel camera. You know, like back in the day,
Right.
I remember having the digital camera. I remember when 4 megapixels was big. That was like, it came with a new 4 megapixel digital camera. Oh. Like now, that's just laughable.
Yeah, right. Right.
Kind of just like thumb drives, you know. Like I thought it was huge that I had a thumb drive that had like a gig on it or whatever, and now you can get thumb drives with 64 gigs of space or more. That's just the size of the same size thumb drive.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow!
My phone's got a whole gig, or what is it? It's not a gig, it's a terabyte.
Terabyte, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then it's got, because it's an Android, which you don't get this with the iPhones, but it's got another 512 megabytes of memory card it could have on top of that, which I'll never need. I never need it. I will never use a terabyte of information on this phone.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually not far from being full on a terabyte because of all the events that I go to and all of that's the whole reason I got it. I'm hearing an echo. Do you have us playing on Facebook or anything on a second device? Kim, is that
Yeah, but it's not up. Did it go away?
testing? Hello, yes. Yeah, I don't hear it now. Yeah, it was like
Okay.
just enough to. I have pretty good hearing.
I think
Maybe not everybody
it
can
was
hear
me. It was me. I can't see the comments when I'm on Rumble with you, so I got it up on another phone. And I didn't realize it was up just the tiniest bit, but this microphone was picking it up
You
good.
can't. Can you on your phone though? Can't you click the comments? I wonder what it looks like for you. Does it cover your whole screen like it does with StreamYard
Yeah.
inside the studio? I mean, no, not that. I'm talking about from what you're streaming to.
Oh, let me see.
I'm just curious.
I mean, I can see the comments, but
Does it cover us up then, or
yeah, it definitely covers us up when I do that.
it's the same thing StreamYard used to do? Where's the setting that you can find out how full your phone is? I know there's a spot.
Mine's memory. It's in settings and in memory.
I don't see anything that says memory. General, maybe? Is it in general?
I've got like 548, so I'm a little more than halfway full. And I've got a lot of stuff too, but probably not as much as you do.
I'm curious now, man. I'm like, it's probably not even 500, but I'm wondering. Maybe it's under about available
Yeah,
space.
Diane, I see your
Yeah,
comment.
you got me beat. My capacity is 1.02, but my available space is 528, which means that I only have 400 something.
Yeah, I got you beat by like 20 something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I've had it since it's a 15. I don't know if it says when I started filling it up, but
Yeah, but see, most of my data was transferred over from my last Android.
so you've been
Do
growing
you have an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone. I didn't know they had an
Now,
Android
see, that's
terabyte. Interesting,
there's more than one, and this is a Motorola, sir.
dude. I'm surprised. I was looking at Motorola's when I got this, and I got this because it had the 1 terabyte, and I thought, well, only if those Motorola's had something that was comparable, because I actually I root for more Motorola. I used to have a Motorola. I loved it back in the day. Motorola was like the Rolls Royce of phones. Like you had that was like the
I mean, they were the original cell phone. That was the original cell phone.
well,
but
even
people don't.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say people don't even look at them. Shit.
I'm just gonna smoke.
We've got a delay here, bro. Because I say go ahead, you say go ahead.
Must be.
Go ahead. Seriously, go ahead. I'm shutting
I
up.
just
Go ahead,
remember
say what you're gonna say.
the flip phone era. So you might be right. The first, like the actual first cell phones. I'm talking once we started going to flip phones. That's when I started noticing Motorola, and at that time, I thought they were like,
they had the best, the Razor.
Yeah, they had the Razor, and I had another one too that was before the Razor. But yeah, then they kind of fell off, and I thought, man, And then I saw them come back with the smartphone, and I said, okay, awesome. I'm rooting for them. I hope it's worth it. I don't know. So what kind of do you have? I'm gonna look it up.
It's the Motorola Edge Plus. But it's a 2024, not a 2025.
It's okay. Still pretty new.
It's a decent phone, man. It really is. And then they have 512 built in, and then 1 terabyte of memory card, and then they have the 1 terabytes. They have all kinds of, like their top end phones are $400, $500, $600, as in iPhone and Samsungs are $1,200, $1,500. Right?
Yeah, easy.
But if you compare the specs of the top Motorola phones with like the top Samsung, like Galaxies and such, the Motorola beats out the Galaxy on quite a few of the specs, including megapixels in the rear camera, etc. It's pretty fucking crazy. But you know where the discount? Yeah, plus. There's a difference between the Edge and the Edge Plus.
Plus in there, yeah, the different camera. Yeah. Does yours have 3 cameras up and down, or is it like a triangle shape?
No, this one's is the 3 up or a square shape. It's not a triangle shape.
Is there 4? There are 4 cameras.
Yes, I'll show you because I've got the 2023 version of it, and the 2023 version is the same as camera-wise as the 2024 version. No, it ain't. This was the 2023 version.
Okay, that's
with the 3 cameras
standing up. Okay,
yeah, the one I got now is just a square, but it still has 4 lenses and not 3.
What kind of phone do you
have? The 2025 one. I'm not even sure what the 20.
I've got 5 cameras.
Yeah. 5. Well, if you count the one in front, I got 5 too. If that's what you're talking about.
The 2, there's like 2 little ones and then 3. Is that what you're talking? Yeah, I see it. Yep, just like this here on screen. There are 5.
But like, what's the rear camera's megapixels on that Galaxy? Is it 64 or 58. I don't remember. Which one do you have?
I don't know.
Give us the specs, Kim.
The S25 is the newest one, right, Tyson?
Top rated
Mine's about a year old.
2025. Let's see. My
Don't get me wrong. I was
Ultra's
looking
fire.
for a Galaxy when I got this Motorola. But when I actually checked some specs and watched some reviews and such, I decided to spend $500-600 less because I didn't really have it anyway. That's the fact.
Right. You gotta go
But
within your budget for what you can do.
I ain't been disappointed. I'm telling you. I've got a couple old Galaxies in there too, just from 2021 and 2022.
The best
And
phone 2025.
and I don't regret it.
What do you think they're going to say? Number 1, Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max. Number 2, OnePlus 15, whatever that is. Number 3, Apple iPhone 17 Pro. What? That's number 3? Looks like the same thing. Number 4, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Number 5, Google Pixel 10 Pro. Number 6, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Yeah. Have you seen those?
No.
The Fold?
Yeah, I have actually seen it.
They're kind of like the flip phones in a way.
Google Pixel 9, Apple 7, iPhone 17. Is it still going? So this is the number 1 rated one. Storage 256.
Will always be the number 1 rated. There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you think that's for nefarious reasons, or is it more like there's just so many people that use it already?
Just,
first in, best dressed kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Honesty is they're first to have the best technology. You know what I mean? And no, they're not. They weren't the first, because if you want to go by the first to have technology in the cell phone, it was Motorola. But
the first not smartphone, because Motorola BlackBerry was that first like screen that you could touch screen smartphone, I guess you could say, like the new wave, the new age. Somebody's gonna come up with something else. They've already got like the watch that will project like a touchable keyboard onto your arm. Yeah, and you use it to
I see that.
with stuff.
Yeah. I've seen that.
But somebody's probably they're probably like Apple and a bunch of companies are probably like really chomping at the bit trying to find what the next thing is, because remember you had
using your eyes.
Yeah, because there are some, like with the Meta Quest or the Meta glasses. That's one thing you can do. You can move the cursor with your eyes, and you can click with blinks and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, to me, those type of technologies will be perfected in our children's adulthood. You know what I mean? We might not be around for that.
No,
but I don't know. With AI, stuff is moving so fast. I'm sorry, Kim. What'd you say?
Go ahead.
I said they're testing it now.
Yeah.
They've been.
I can see a point in life where everything that you do is gamified, which I can see that like good reasons and bad, or good things and bad things with that. But imagine, like, I used to work a lot of like warehouse jobs. Imagine I'm in a warehouse and I've got the Meta glasses on, and it's telling me, you know, okay, go to this slot 27-6-4 and, you know, get one case or whatever. But instead, now on my screen, I got this little character tossing me stars, going, "Oh, you got it! That's the right one! It's right here!" Boom, boom, and you're getting like cha-ching, cha-ching, and all these like casino like things happening for you to like get more productivity done and make it fun, make work fun, make it gamified, which I think would be fun, but at the same time could be like misused easily by just, you know. That
it does things to your brain. It like releases endorphins or
dopamine
stuff. Dopamine,
dopamine.
So it's like
outside.
So do our phones though all the time. And
Yeah, but the thing is if you're wearing, if the company's making you wear that, they're control. It's mind control.
right, and they can be they can make you feel like, just like Facebook does. They can make you feel like you're gaining something or getting ahead, when actually, in all reality, your bottom dollar doesn't go up at all. At work, like they can make you addicted to the game part of it, and then but not get a higher paycheck.
Can they
But
make these cinnamon rolls not fire?
I don't know, they look pretty fire. It's gonna be tough. I got
They're orange.
I got a piece of cherry pie waiting on me.
Orange cinnamon rolls. Have you ever had orange cinnamon rolls?
I've had different flavored orange breads, like using like orange peel, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. It's got
They're
the different
really
flavor.
good.
Yesterday to the mall, but before we went to the mall, they have like a farmer's market on Wednesdays. So we went there, and there was a lady that at a booth that had, they made pretzels. She was German too. She had a German accent.
Like
But
big
anyway,
pretzel.
they had pretzels, but they didn't have just like pretzels. They had, so my granddaughter wanted, they had peppermint bark pretzels.
Oh yeah,
So she got
good
a
stuff.
peppermint bark pretzel, and she didn't eat it until later because we went to the mall
Peppermint
and
bark.
then we went to lunch and stuff, and it was later when she was eating it. But it had a chocolate rolled into it. She bit into it.
Nice. I ain't never had that one.
Chocolate in it. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
I
Say
like
it again.
peppermint bark.
Peppermint.
Is it hard?
Yeah,
I didn't.
it's like peanut brittles consistency.
Oh, okay.
But they were pretzels that had peppermint bark.
Ooh,
I don't think
Alice.
bark is necessarily hard. I think because I think it's, I don't know.
Alice, we got a couple questions though here, because
I
do
think
you?
there's chocolate they call bark, and it's not hard. It's like little chocolate squares. So I don't know. I don't know why it's called bark. But
Like
Apple
the
for
shape?
me always.
So, but my question is, do you have whipped cream, or do you have vanilla ice cream?
for what?
Because she's
Doesn't
saying
matter.
she
They
can't
both go
decide
on apple pie better.
apple pie or pumpkin pie. I do love some pumpkin pie though.
I don't like either
So-
one of those.
No,
I like sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie, but apple pie definitely.
I like
With
apple
ice
pie,
cream
Ty.
and whipped cream.
Ty, I like apple pie, but it's always such a mess. I have to change my pants afterwards and everything. You know,
That's all right.
we just tell our mom that we ate it all. Right?
You're nasty.
Why?
Do you know the reference, Kim?
Yes.
The game on there, VR out on there is so bad.
So do other things on your phone.
You better not mess with it when it's too hot.
It's just warm out of the oven.
Get your Facebook going.
It's hot in the middle.
You hear me?
You burn your pepper.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, is that
that?
what, Kim?
Could you imagine that?
Burning, like, I wonder how many men and boys stuck their dicks in apple pie after that movie.
Oh, you know they did.
Like, there has to be, like, only God knows. Lord, when we get to the pearly gates, I said this before I made a post. I want to find out some stats. Like what's, like some, weird stats. Like how many hours did I sleep in my life? How many, whatever, just like weird, random, mundane stats. But maybe one of those stats too. Lord, how many men stuck their dicks in apple pie afterwards? It'll be, St. Peter at the pearly gate. He'll be like, next. I'm like, come on, Peter. I need some stats, my guy. I need some stats. Just tell me, like, how many times did I come close to dying? Like within, like I don't know how you would rate that, but how many times did I almost, make a step that would have taken my life? Like stuff like that, cool stats of your life. That's what I want to know, like video game stats.
You think you're going to get all that, or he's just going to send you to
No.
hell or heaven, buddy?
Well, no, like not that I think I'm gonna get it. That just doesn't mean that I can't be like that. Be like a hope or a wish of, hey, look, you might not let me in the doors, my guy, but can I still see my stats before you kick me down to the days? Can I just,
God's gonna be like, sure, now your hell is eternity of
stats?
statistical
Yeah,
proportions.
you that's your job. You're stuck in a room where you have to just write it down.
Yep. I do believe God is cynically ironic like that.
Pumpkin it is, Alice says. Okay. Okay, now I have to leave the apple pie alone. See, Alice, I helped you with the choice, I guess, by reminding you of the warm apple pie.
Bad choice, Alice. Bad choice.
Sorry, I ruined it for her. I ruined it. I'm sorry. We'll just tell your mom that we ate it all. Okay. We ate it all, Alice. Now
So I made a homemade sweet potato pie this year, and
it's good.
my girl and everybody, they don't like sweet potato pie really. They like pumpkin pie too, but they all
why you
love
made
that.
it? Oh, okay.
No, they all love, because I did it a little different. I used pumpkin spice in it, so it would be more pumpkin-y for them, you know. But homemade, from crust to all, I made it. It was freaking delicious, absolutely amazing sweet potato pie, best I ever made actually.
Let me
I
ask
did
you,
that for Thanksgiving.
is there any kind of potato skin in there at all used or no?
Nope. I peel the potatoes.
Because that would be kind of interesting, like if you could somehow incorporate it, like chop it up maybe and still mix it in there, you know?
Yeah, but you know
You
what?
could. There's a lot of ways. You could roast it and top it. You could do a lot of stuff with it. But
That's a good idea.
The
Kim?
thing I don't like about sweet potato pie is like they get these like fibrous things inside the sweet potato, and you'll be, like eating a piece of the pie, and then you get one of those fibrous things, and it's like it
oh
goes
no, I don't know.
I like certain textures, like certain things. I don't know.
No, not in my pie.
You gotta
Not in
roast
my
it
pie.
to soften all that up. You won't even tell.
Yeah, not in my pie.
I know what
There
she's
was
talking
nothing.
Yeah.
I do too, but the consistency of mine was the same as pumpkin pie. It's the same.
Do you blend it?
Yeah, I got a big mixer, dude.
That makes sense because then you wouldn't have like chunks of sweet potato. You'd have it blended up into like a sweet potato mashed.
You blend it with eggs and a little bit of heavy cream, the way I did it this time, actually.
Ooh, mashed potatoes would be good as sweet potatoes. Sweet mashed potatoes. You put a little bit of butter and cinnamon on them, or something.
I mean, why not just use the sweet potato?
That's what I'm saying. So, make mashed potatoes out of sweet potatoes. You know what I mean?
Oh, you've never had that?
No.
Oh, that's common where I'm from, and they use sweet potatoes for everything.
Oh, yeah. I do want to grow more sweet potatoes. I grew sweet potatoes once, and I actually chopped them up, put them with my potatoes that I grew, and a bunch of other veggies, and put them in a big stew with a roast. And actually, believe it or not, they worked out well. Yeah, I thought maybe it would be too sweet, but it worked out pretty
They're
good.
just lightly sweet, the potato.
A little bit of difference in there, a little change in the.
What's really good with sweet potatoes is to like cut them up into, how you cut them round, but then cut them in half, and then salt them and like cover them in like some kind of oil, and then salt them and bake them. Oh, they're good. And like I don't eat.
Yeah, they're delicious.
I'll eat sweet potato fries.
I like
some sweet potato fries.
Like you could eat like 3 or 4, then they start to get too starchy. Like there's something.
Yeah.
They just start to it stacks up whatever's going on in there.
I like my sweet potato fries. I don't really like any from like restaurants or anything, except for Smoky Bones. I don't know if you got one of those where you're at, Kim, or you, but it's a big barbecue joint. But they got some sweet potato fries that come with your wings and stuff, and they're good there.
We have the smoking.
That's the only place
pit.
I eat out.
The Smoking Pit is at the mall, but no.
Yeah, the Smoky Bones. It's a nationwide chain.
Dude, that sounds good. I should go to a couple barbecue places this year for just reviews and stuff. There's a place downtown in my city that in East Peoria that is I've been talking about. I did a review for every shop around it and didn't realize it because they close at like 2 or 4 in the afternoon. It's called the Emerald
Yeah.
Tea, and it's a little restaurant, a little cafe, and actually they have a nice menu. And I bought a gift card. I just have to go there when I have time to eat. But I'm excited about that too.
Hmm.
I like trying different restaurants, local small restaurants.
Smoky Bones is in Springfield.
Yeah, that's not
It's a
far
pretty
away.
big place. It's a pretty big place. It
Hey,
is the highest money making restaurant in Springfield for 15 years running. Like
Smoky
they're
Bones.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're a $3.5 million a year restaurant profit.
You'll hear from me at some point, Ty, in the next few months, and I'll say, what was that place again? That barbecue
Yeah,
place?
Smoky Bones. Yeah,
Key Bones. Hey, cheers,
and even
Ronaldo.
though it is a chain, it's pretty good. You know, their stuff is not bad unless you eat there late at night, and then it's been heated all day.
But
But they're
my, cam-
famous for their ribs, though. Their ribs are amazing.
my camera said nope. So when you blow smoke at it, Ty, you ever see that happen yet? Or no, does yours
Hmm.
tracks? Yeah. If you blow
No,
smoke
no, it
at it,
does, but not yet.
it'll be like good, what, good, what, and it just doesn't make
It'll
it.
go, it'll go crazy.
Hmm.
See, this is the one I got.
Oh, I see. For the phone. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
I need one like that.
it's got an app. The tracking will only work when I go through the app. Now I can use the gimbal right here. It's got a little remote with a little joystick
I
right
like
here.
that. Yeah, that's cool.
But the only time the tracking will work is when I go through the app and use it. And then it Bluetooths up to my phone, and I can zoom. It has gesture control, and all that. So, including zoom, it's got that. And then you can go like this and make it do something, and you can go like this and make it do something too. I don't remember what it was.
I wonder what mine does if I do that. Mine will do this. Maybe. See, I
What did
said
it do?
there's not enough light. There's not enough light. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Hmm.
How about this?
Does that work?
L7 loser. No? Come on. Now it's not even fine. It should zoom in. Should zoom in, but it's not. Here.
Yeah, every time I do it.
Yours turned sideways.
Yeah, I turned it sideways, but the rumble screen goes off.
Now it won't do it. You guys have seen me. A bunch of people that watch this have seen me over here fighting it, but usually it will work by now. Jeez, this is crazy.
Put me back on. There I go.
Now
Why
it
am I a
doesn't
black
work.
screen?
You're frozen on my side. If I
There
do
you go.
this. Wow, my camera just like.
There, it's tracking you.
Yeah, at least it's stuck in tracking mode, but it won't do anything else. That's funny. I was gonna play a little Christmas harmonica for you guys.
Get it? In the note of C. Get it?
Christmas.
Yeah!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wrong spirit there. My bad.
If we could, Kim, we could zoom you in, and it look like you're rolling a joint.
I am wrong.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'll play again in a minute. I did make an AI harmonica song. Let me play that.
From Suno?
Yeah. Oh, I should.
Kim
Oh,
left?
huh? Oh no, she just got booted probably. That's all. The sound
Anyway,
or
y'all.
the name of the song just cracks me up. It's called "Pocket Full of Wind." Here you go, Ty.
I'm gonna
Pretending it's me.
want me to go get the guitar and we can pretend together?
See, I want to play like this, man. That's how I want to play. One day, man. One day. I'll just keep playing. I'm getting better. Completely self-taught.
Hell yeah. Oh, on the harmonica?
Yeah.
I can play a little.
What,
I
what
can
did you
play.
think?
I got one around here.
What did you think of the little ditty that I played? Did it sound like music? Sound like it was on the
Yeah.
way, or maybe a little?
It sounded like music. It sounded there was rhythm. Especially that one part that you sped up a little.
Yeah, there was.
The other part, I felt a mourning in one part of it.
It's a little. I'm a little slow tempo of a player, I guess. I don't know how to say it. I'm not used to. I don't know how to get to that higher up. You know. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm working on it. I can't ask Kim. I already know her answer.
On what?
She'll tell me not to quit my day job.
Got
Got her.
her. No. Man. So did you say you created it on Suno?
Yeah, I paid for it, so I have a few days left. I think I might have a week or two left of Suno. So if anybody wants something done, I need to spend some time too making more before it's over.
What's Sono?
Suno, it's an AI to make music,
Oh,
which also has like vocals, which is
Yeah.
like, I mean, I can have any AI write me a song, but on Suno I can actually have it create the song with it. So what I've done is Suno is a little bit limiting on how many characters you can use to describe the song. So what you could use is a separate AI, like say Super Grok, and have it write you the song, and then you copy and paste it into Suno. But yeah, I went ahead and paid for the top
You
tier.
know why?
Go ahead.
I have never had the AI from Suno write my song. I give it the lyrics. I've got like 14 of them I've got made. I'm trying to find a way to pull it up on this other phone so you can hear it. But I write the lyrics, and all the way from the first verse, I even verse it for them. So when you go down, you know where the part where you can write your own lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I put verse 1, and then I'll give them 5 or 6 paragraph verse, and then I'll be like chorus and verse 2, and then like a bridge, and then like verse 3. I've written the lyrics to whole songs that Suno puts the music and voice to. So I'm trying to get to some of them so you can hear it,
So
but I can't.
do you let Suno make any adjustments? Like, hey, this could be a little smoother here. Like, do they like proofread
To the lyrics?
Yeah.
To the lyrics?
Yeah, once
No.
you give it to them.
No, I just give them the lyrics and they do everything else.
So I think I have Suno
And
somewhere.
and that's an easy transition for me because I've been writing poetry since I was like 10 years old. So I'm actually not bad in coming up with lyrics. I don't think I am, at least.
Maybe I should shut that one off. I don't typically shut tabs off. So,
Crap, how many tabs you got open, dude?
a few, okay.
Four,
Few.
My 20
four,
went
nine,
bad. Shit, you've got like, I don't know.
4, 9.
Well, there's a few of these that I could shut off. Like, this is my page. I could take that
You've
off.
got 9 Facebook open.
No, I don't. I only have one.
Oh, those are the people that are.
Come on now. Not that bad. All right. Suno. Home. I have a lot. All the ones I made before this, I don't have in Suno anymore. But all of my like intro songs and stuff that I already had before this, I made on a different like login. I couldn't get it back, so now here I am. See, can I go to Studio? No, I don't want Studio. I want to create. So I could just do some more instrumental music for background tunes. I like doing that. This looks different than it did. Oh yeah, I see simple. So this was, so you probably go to custom, but just to make some like some instrumental stuff is super easy. But if I don't want it to be instrumental, I can still also kind of mix real simple kind of songs in here.
My other slow ass phone is trying to pull this stuff up.
Can you tell I'm eating something?
I'm not looking at you right now.
Mm.
I'm gonna get the.
My dog's got her nose over here. Smelly Kelly.
Okay. What should we? What genre? Let's see if anybody in the chat or anybody on screen. Alice, what genre should we go with? Should we go with a country, a hip hop, a rock, R&B, jazz? What do we think? Alternative. I'm just gonna see what it comes up with. I said people who come together on a discussion panel once a week. Should I word that differently? They call the show "People in the Boxes." People who come together once a week.
Oh, you talk about. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just seeing for fun. Yeah, to see what it does.
You should stress to it that the title of the song is "People in the Boxes." Stress that to the AI.
Let's see.
You're not getting any of my beef jerky.
How do I? People who come together once a week for a discussion. I spelled that wrong.
This just won't work on this phone. What the heck?
Okay, let's see what you think. You like country, Alice? We could try it. We could do a country one to start with. You're the only one that offered an option. I'm
I
not.
like all music, so it don't matter to me.
Why can't I type in music?
Country's a good option. A lot of mine sign that way, so
About opera.
It won't let me.
I like opera as well. A few.
I don't like opera. I like vocal, but I don't like opera.
A few. And only English, even though the best operas are in Italian. I've heard,
I like
but of course I don't know Italian.
Kelly is like one of my favorite vocalists. I love him, but I do not like it when he sings opera.
Look at this.
Who
I
was
cannot
that?
type in I can't type in country, but I can see this one that says glitch hop. Sorry, go ahead, Ken. Glitch hop.
You can type it into the description.
There's.
You can type into the AI description. Country style music.
Of a country.
You can even type like outlaw country style music if you want it to be a certain, type of country. You can put all I forgot the word for it. Never mind. You can put it all in that section actually.
That's a good call. No
You
styles.
don't have to use their filters. You can just write it in there. Yeah.
I said I'm thinking of a country style of music for this piece. Hopefully that's how they go with it. Country, warm, modern. Okay, they did. Cool. Good call. All right, let's listen to it. Let's see what they got to.
God, man, I rub my eyes with fucking trichomes on my fingers.
Oh.
With what?
Trichomes. Cheers, everybody. Welcome if you got. I'm gonna get this wheel going here.
Click that link. Coffee in a chipped old cup. Kitchen light. Dog keeps wandering in and out.
Door prize time.
Jane's got kids art pinned behind her on the wall. The closet, so his echo don't bounce off the hall. We're just people in the boxes talking about the world gone wild. Little faces on the screen, each frame a different life.
Nice.
Farmhouse to the high rise to a one room down in Austin. We're miles apart, but we lean in when it starts. We're just people in the boxes.
Nice.
I like it.
Keep it. Keep it. I like it too. The
Sounds
chorus
good.
is like,
You can see his lips still move. Sarah laughs, spilling tea on her Sunday shoes. Bad connection turns Rob's face into a blur.
facts.
So good.
Feel each word. Here we are in our Sunday best t-shirts, sharing big ideas. Over Wi-Fi and patchy servers might be Thursday, but it feels like Friday night when that little green dot says we all made it all right. Here we are in our Sunday best t-shirts, sharing big ideas. Over Wi-Fi and patchy servers might be Thursday, but it feels like Friday night when that little green dot says we all made it all right.
That's just one of the two. They make two of them. See if the other one sounds any better or any different. A little slower.
Hey, you got the paid for version right now, you said, right?
The best type of paid for version.
Right at the second. So you get like four or six options, don't you?
Version, no, they just still only have the two, but I don't want.
Well, I get offered. I don't have the paid for version, but I get offered two more versions that I can listen to if I pay for it. I mean, I can listen to it, but I can't download them or anything else if I pay unless I pay for it.
Yeah, I only want the two, but yeah, I don't know what that change, what the difference is there.
Well, they give you two for free, so what are you paying for?
I'm using the version 5 of their software. Like I'm not like you're not even using the same AI. Like the sound, the voice, and the sound and everything is so much different. I made like probably 24 songs with the free version until they changed it to where they give you this prompt now, this warning that says if you use the free version, that song's not copyright, protected and all this and that. And I'm not that
Yeah,
worried about it. I just thought, you know what, I can afford 1 month of this and just make a shit ton of songs, you know what I mean, in that month. And so that's what I did.
right.
But I'm using their top version of their software, and there's other things. I get a whole bunch more songs I can make. Like I can just nonstop make another 100 songs right now if I want to. So
Right.
I can't.
I'm going to come in. I'm going to try to come in on my other phone,
Okay.
and once I
Try
get
this.
up, then I'm going to jump down. So just look for me.
Okay. Thinking of a country.
Oh, I got to download, man. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let me try another one. What do you think, Kim? Like like reggae or hip hop or what do you like? Should we do rock? Just classic rock? Maybe you said earlier. You said classical or what do you call it?
How
Orchestrate,
about heavy metal?
heavy
Opera,
metal.
she said. Yeah, that sounds good. Rock, heavy metal style. In the form of Iron Maiden.
Unagata Davida.
In the Garden of Eden, honey. Oh,
All the way back to the Iron Butterfly.
yeah, we got to keep that for sure. That's a good one. Let's see. Download it.
And I got a Davida, honey. Don't you know that I love
Mikey, Merry
baby.
Christmas, man.
Been a
Welcome
while since I
in.
heard that song.
Mikey Jamis, it's been a while, brother. If you want to get on the door prize, I'm about to get to it. Or while we listen to this new song, People in the Boxes, heavy metal style. Let's go. All right, let's go. We'll go ahead and spin this.
Sounds like Disturbed already.
Yeah, dude. This is wicked.
Seven little windows glow,
Ha!
just floating in the dark. Coffee cups and crooked smiles, pixel halos, fractured hearts, lagging laughs and frozen eyes.
And
Mute and then confess all your secret civil wars from a
This is like some of the games I was drumming to earlier in VR. The songs I'm.
yeah.
Hey, Waylon.
There it goes.
Hey, Waylon.
Hold on. Can't hear you that well. Let me find the volume here if I can. I don't see it anywhere. Go ahead, Kim.
Have you ever seen a fat drummer?
Touche. Touche.
So-
Oh, wait, are you saying I couldn't drum? Is that why you're?
No.
Type on.
So I had a friend that used to drum to stay in shape. He had one of those electronic drum sets, and that's how he stayed in shape, was by drumming.
It's a good idea.
Yep.
Definitely see a lot of skinny drummers for sure.
Hey, what did I win?
You want a Swift kick in the? Actually, you got a indoor farmer game night coupon, game night ticket. So you got a ticket into the games, my friend.
Oh, I always miss those because my girls got practice and stuff.
That's okay. Sundays at 1 o'clock.
Sunday.
Mondays at 1. Yeah. I'm hearing an echo now. Am I in the room audio, or are we in your headphones still?
Phone audio. I'm getting there.
Oh, I
I'm
got
trying
you.
to.
Yeah. I forgot you were doing that. No worries at all. But I'm gonna go back to the rest of the song. Looks like I gotta refresh. I'll be right back. But I was just getting into that song. I wish I could figure out how to turn the audio down, because on the website there's no sound bar, so I can't just do that. But it's gonna be full volume again. We'll just play a little bit. Well, wow, it's 5.5. It's almost 6 minutes long. Oh no, okay, 419 total. 419 total. That's hilarious, but also funny. Wait, funny and hilarious. Let's go.
Raging grace, breaking through the glass, just to feel the faith.
Hey, Kristen.
My screen's cracked on this phone, so right above right on the camera lens, so just at the top of the phone. So that's why my shit looks like it does.
People in the boxes screaming through a silver frame. Patchwork of the misfits stitched together by a name. People in the boxes, tiny squares of rage and grace, breaking through the glass just to feel a face. Clock on the wall keeps counting us down, but we drag it by the teeth, drag it to the ground.
Did he say cock on the walk at some point in there? That's where. That's funny. Good though.
This is all we get, these little cages of light. Then burn the borders out, let them bleed into the night. Raise your hands to the webcams like a congregation wild.
Wow.
In this church of scattered strangers, every box a restless child.
I don't.
Just to feel a face.
Wow. That was good.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to be a little slower. Okay. A little slower heavy metal.
I got mine up now too.
You can, with your other device, I see.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Heavy to start.
This one's longer. It's almost a minute longer. Oh.
Seven little windows glow, faces floating in the dark. Coffee cups and crooked smiles, pixel halos, fractured
smiles.
hearts. Lagging laughs and frozen eyes, you and then confess. All your secret civil wars from a couch in yesterday's sweats. People in the boxes screaming through a silver frame.
I like that chorus better.
The misfits
Yeah.
stitched together by your name.
Nice.
Bless you.
Tiny squares of rage and grace.
Raging Grace.
Breaking through the glass just to feel a face.
Yeah, that one's better.
You say your boss is just a man.
You think the second
In a
one's
different
better?
way. Yeah, in a different way.
It's got more personality to it. The second one does, yeah.
Topic of the week, are we more than signals, less than souls? Someone laughs, someone cries, someone's kid runs through the cold. People in the boxes.
I don't know if the lyrics are as fitting as the first one, but the music is better.
It said something about topic of the week in there. I was like, what? I didn't put that in there. That's crazy.
Right. It's AI, man. They know what you want. They can read your mind.
You like this kind, Diane?
Tiny squares of rage and grace.
I know it's loud, but I can't do anything about that.
I got my headphones, my good ones on. It sounds great over here. I'm just like, turn it up, man. It's
Like,
too loud.
cranked-
You're too
it's
old.
cranked in my ears. Like, I think it's a little different on my side than your side. In fact, I might
bet.
be able to change it like this here. No.
I'm probably hearing it better than most of the audience, though.
Down, but we drag it by the teeth, drag it to the ground. If this
That's
is
better.
how we get these
Whatever you did, it changed it in my headphones.
then burn the borders out, let them bleed into the night. Raise your hands to the webcams like a
Oh, I can turn it down. Okay, there it is.
world. In this church of scattered strangers, every box
You, Diane.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah,
What's the oldest city in the United States?
Jamestown or either Jamestown or isn't that Virginia or North Carolina? Jamestown. Anyway,
You are
why?
so not even
Plymouth
right.
Rock. What do you want?
I know.
You are so not even right.
I mean, look, you could have said that before asking me any questions, okay? If that's all you wanted to tell me. So let's
I
hear it.
know.
What's your
I
guess, Ty?
do.
Got a
It's
guess,
somewhere in
Ty?
Florida.
Florida, you think?
It's somewhere in Florida. Yeah, I just can't think of what it is.
Nope.
Is
It is.
Is it in New England?
Nope.
No, it's in Florida. I'm telling you, if you Google it, it's in Florida.
It's not even on the East Coast anywhere. It wasn't.
It's in St. Augustine. Let me Google it.
It was
Louisiana?
not settled by Europeans. Well, it was.
Oh, well, that's
Oh, well.
different. We're talking
I
about
get it.
America as we know it.
It was actually it was settled by the Spanish, but it was
Yeah, because Google says the oldest continuously inhabited European founded settlement in the United States is St. Augustine, Florida.
Yeah, it's not
So
though.
that's where my answer was coming from. Somewhere I knew.
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
The Spanish in 1565, making it the nation's oldest city, predating Jamestown by 4 decades. While other settlements existed, St. Augustine has remained inhabited since its founding by Don Pedro Menendez. 1565. That's pretty old. That's when my people first came over to this country, actually. Was the 1500s sometime, but they didn't go there. They went to Pennsylvania area.
My people came here in the 1610 or 20s or 30s or something like that. They were
Yeah.
Puritans.
My dad's side has been here since the 1500s. Now, my mom's side, my great grandma was the first one that we know of. And she come from England.
My dad's grandma, not his mom, my dad's mom, her family came here in the 1500s, but my dad's family came in the 1630s, I think.
Yeah.
1632 or 34, something like that. They were Puritans. So my great uncle from that period of time was a colonel under Cromwell, and he was put
Nice.
to death for the regicide, his part in the regicide of King Charles.
Yeah.
And so
I
his
don't.
mother, my grandfather, fled England to avoid the
Yeah.
persecution. And he's the progenitor of all Axtels in the United States. There's
Nice.
a big compound in Massachusetts, the Axtell compound. It's like this historic.
That's a cool family history. You want to know something interesting about mine? And you might want to know this, Waylon, especially since you're from Illinois. So the first bar to ever get a liquor license in the state of Illinois uh, is my great grandfather's
That's cool.
bars. Yeah, like there was other bars before him by a couple of years, but none of them had license. So when the state started to make them register, his was the first license that was given.
Cool.
So basically, my family history is a bunch of drunks. No, that's more than I want to admit. But no, I've got on my dad's side, every one of us were in every war. Now, as far as being positioned with somebody as famous as Cromwell, not that I know of. But every war that America's fought, I've had in it.
Through my great grandmother, my dad's grandma, I knew that it was in there because my great uncle had a book published on our family. So I knew that royalty was in there. I don't have access to the book. There's only one, and it's in Florida at the time.
Well, now,
but
royalty, we're supposed to have relation to my grandma, my mom's side. My grandma was supposed to have royalty relation from England. So that's in the tree book, that book that my aunt has that I was supposed to get.
So my great grandfathers were the kings of England, not Henry II.
Nice.
Good night, Alice.
They were Plantagenets.
Right.
However you say that last name.
Yeah.
And that's through my great grandma. Now, through my great great grandma, I think it is. It's either my great great or my great 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 grandma. They were Scottish royalty.
Nice. All right, Waylon.
Yeah.
The country one that I wrote that AI did, or the rap one first?
Let's do the rap one. We haven't heard rap yet tonight.
All right. Title of this one's Cannabis Connoisseur, and I wrote every lyric on all these. I wrote it. So I have something to do with the making of this damn song. As soon as I get it to play. All right. All right, refresh.
Wake up to the sun.
Where the hell is it?
Wake up to the sun. Green go glow.
I'm sorry because they give me like 4 to 6 versions of each of these songs. Here it is. Can you hear it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Hands in the dirt, I'm a botanical magician. Seeds in my palm, now the world's in my kitchen. Photosynthesis, Bethany, the sun's on a mission. Chlorophyll in my veins, my roots never missing. Sticky phones, green diamonds on the leaf. Turpentine so loud, they go with the sacred chief. Earth whispers secrets, I listen like a priest. Turn soil into gold, I'm the harvest king. Capiche? Fingers got the magic touch. Smoke so smooth, ain't no need to rush. Go worldwide, got them all in a hush. From Cali to the Alps, man, they love my kush. Horticulture hustler, I'm the street selector. Hybrid crossbreeds, call me the gene collector. Purple haze hues, blood's frosty as December. Every plant a process the smell, make them remember. Curing John's fact, it's a multi-profession. Cannabis connoisseur, no need for rejection. Pistols orange glow, resin liquid affection. Blow clouds so fat, they disrupt the connection. Green fingers got the magic touch.
About that?
Smoke so smooth,
Sounds
ain't no
good.
need to rush. Go worldwide, got them
They
all
do
in
pretty
a
good
hush.
stuff,
From
man. I ain't
Cali to
gonna
the
lie.
Alps, man, they love my kush.
So that is only like a 2-minute song. It repeats itself. That's like one of the first ones I ever tried. This is the last one that I wrote the lyrics for. Totally different though. Want to sleep? This is the country one that I wrote and styled that way. Well, they styled that way.
Down the world. Okay.
Love you, baby.
I've met many strangers and many friends. I learned a thing about life and freedom. How life ain't free and justice won't free 'em. I've struggled with strife more than half my life. Even survived that man who tried to kill me with a knife.
Too long.
And run back till I learned what I did ain't suited for a society based on the highest bid.
Oh, your phone.
I never cared much.
No, this song totally made clear.
When I sit and watch you do the same things too, your lies ain't fooling no one, especially not me.
Yeah, that's the country.
I can see right through you.
Oh, 62.
Down to your misery.
It limits. Man, dude, you should write your own lyrics because you ain't got that type of limit.
It's only 62 short. I can delete 62 words.
Down by the
62
Illinois, the water runs slow.
characters.
Just letting the world
Take out this once again.
That's my name, and I keep
Hey,
it
listen.
my way. Don't
You
need
gotta.
no
Can you hear what they're
company.
actually saying on the
Just
song?
got
Yeah, I hear it pretty good.
Okay, listen to these lyrics, these first 3 or 4 sentences, and tell me I didn't write this. This one's called Outside In.
Down by the Illinois River where the water runs slow. Me and my pit bull, just letting the world go. Ties my name and I keep it my way. Don't need no company, just the sky turning gray under the light outside. Don't need
Hey,
the
Lisa.
rules, don't need this.
Did you hear what it said?
Don't need the rules for.
No, before that, it said, ties my name and I keep it my way. Definitely my lyrics. Yeah, I like Suno. It's cool. And it does some pretty good songs. I haven't paid for anything yet, but I can imagine it'd get better if I did, probably.
Oh man, I've seen both anyway. At least from my perspective, I've done the free and the paid for so far has been a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, they get some pretty good stuff going though.
Wow, all that typing in, it made a 1 minute song.
Damn.
At least I saved all the writing I made. I could try to do. I could have Grok write me a song like this.
I'm gonna write you lyrics and send it to you, and you input them into that.
Sure. That's a 1 minute song about game night, you guys. Let's hear what they say.
It sounds gamey.
It's supposed to be rock. What is this? Are there words at all? I don't think it's instrumental. What?
Sounds like
weird.
it. You might have accidentally touched instrumental at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I did click lyrics by accident, but I should be able to take that away.
I'm sitting here writing a song for you as we talk.
Oh, this is why I clicked the wrong. Okay. There it is. There it is. I messed up.
You hit the instrumental.
Thinking rock. This piece. No, I hit. It was over in custom. It flipped over to custom.
Oh.
Almost there.
So here, I'm writing this song. Here's the first verse. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Not even the verse, but the first paragraph. I'm doing the people in the boxes. People from all walks of life, people from around the block, people just trying to smile. If never mind, I ain't finished. Hold on. God damn it! I'm so fucking high. Hold on. People from.
I'm trying to get this short enough that I can WinStore credit that we call. Oh, that's called. I'm on a roll. I should have been doing this the whole time. Door farmer. Coupons. Tickets that are called.
People from around the block.
Wow. I didn't know I was going to have to do all this, but. win gift cards or direct prizes. Okay, well, I'll just take that part out. Still too long? Description too long. Doesn't give me a max. Okay. About that. Come on. I've taken out way more than 60.
So I belong to this group that takes like it's like a alternative medicine kind of a group. And somebody asked a question about can ivermectin and Finbin cause liver and kidneys to shut down?
Okay.
And so a lot of people are talking about it, and they're saying like you have to use a binder and stay hydrated, which that makes sense. Some things you have to bind it to make it work. Somebody said Finbin is harder on the liver than ivermectin. Do not take Finbin for more than 2 weeks without breaks. Somebody else said only if you're taking an amount meant for a horse. So maybe the reason why they were controlling people taking that shit is because, like I said, people fucking are desperate and scared and they'll do things that are damaging to their body.
Yeah, this isn't going to work. I'm going to have to make this a lot shorter somehow.
All right, first verse. People from all walks of life, people from around the block, people just trying to smile as time tick tocks. Join together for a common cause, laughing, talking, maybe smoking some Raz. Little life stories to tickle your mind. Everyone unique, one of a kind. That's the first verse.
Feeling inspired, huh?
Not totally, but yeah,
Hey,
in a way,
feeling
for
it.
sure.
Feeling the energies. Mixing of the energy. So, Lisa, do you want to come up? Yeah, we're still
Come
live.
on up, Lisa.
Jeez, I
Left.
just accidentally. Yeah.
The best song to play while having sex.
You mean this type of
Oh,
genre or just song in general?
oh, have it. I got a
Usually,
couple of them.
usually the Bloodhound Gang, Bad Touch,
What?
Sweat,
I
baby, sexy,
got a
sweat.
lot of them, all the way back from the
No?
50s, all the way up to today. But the best one that I could probably think of that works the best, it all depends on the girl, though, so I can't really answer that.
keep flowing. She said, "Come on up, Elisa." Oh, I put it. Did I put it in the right place? I think I did.
What are you
Make these.
over there right now?
Hey, I was getting a little bit of a groove in there, huh? Yeah, I'm feeling inspired too over here. You can give me. You can say it was all right, Kim. Come on. Yes, thank you, everyone. That was wonderful. I think it's time to go though. Been almost 3 hours. I do want to hear this one though. Let's check it out. Only 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Ah, couldn't give me. I need like a little longer song than that.
This is a song called Indoor Farmer Game Night.
Oh, live music. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you stop playing.
Huh?
I can still hear you. I was going to the bathroom, but I can still hear it through my headphones
Oh
in the
yeah.
bathroom.
The song finished. I wanna hear it.
Hold on.
Can you pause it?
You're in the right room. Spin that wheel, pass that plate, we grow it here, we ain't gonna wait. Indoor farmer game night, everybody side by side, laughing while we roll the dice, talking about the way we live our lives. Indoor farmer game night, yeah, we're gonna make it right. Grow a little, play a little, under these bright.
Why are you turned down so far?
Buckets on the tables, cards up in the air. Guess the seed, plant a dream, pick a truth or dare.
That's the one you was just having them do?
Yeah, I had to keep cutting it down. That's the one that I had to chop up.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes. I like a little longer song than that.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey, Elisa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I can only stay a few minutes. I'm about to go into work.
no
Oh.
worries.
Once a week we come alive, same old town with a brand new
Gonna go pay for Christmas.
gotta eat, and the whole room stomps to the same heartbeat. Yeah. Hey, hey, planet, play. Hey, 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 grow it, say. Yeah. Indoor farmer game night. See you here next Friday night. Grow a little, play a little, under these bright
Did you guys have a good Christmas?
Yeah, pretty good. You?
Yeah, glad it's over.
Can you hear the music,
See you here next Friday night.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so loud in my headphones. I don't know why you guys are able to talk at all. Like, it's crazy.
It's always grab burning game night.
What? What did it just say? I gotta play this again. Listen to this.
It's always grab burning game night.
What did he tell me? It's always ground and pound game night. Is that what he said? One more time.
It's always grab burning game night.
Gang night, gang night.
Let's hear what else he said. They cheered for it. They must like it. The AI crowd. Oh, yeah. Like, he's not even speaking English. The words.
Smell of soil and
the-
snacks.
The doors roll up.
Wailing in an apron with a stack
Apron.
of
I have an
facts.
apron. Yes.
Whiteboard full of scribble crazy rules.
All right. This second one sucks. The first one's pretty good.
I gotta go. I just wanted to tell you guys
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, girl. You have a great night.
Yep, you guys too.
And we'll see you
Merry
soon.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Merry
coming
Christmas.
out.
Good night.
We're gonna delete this. I'll keep the first one though. But yeah, it's time to get going. I just thought while we were talking about it, I'm like, man, I should make a few of these because I only have so many days that I paid for it, and it's fun. I just got disappointed there because I typed out a whole bunch of explanation of things that maybe was overboard, but would have been nice to throw in the song. Anyway, it was fun. Diane says 25, 25, 25. Yeah, Diane, first time ever, never happened. What's the best kind of oven cleaner to get? Oven cleaner.
Baking soda.
Vinegar, baking soda. A little bit of vinegar, baking soda mix. I use vinegar and this like non-toxic dish soap that I have for like getting my pans clean. Like I use a stainless steel, and something scorches onto it. You just put a little hot water, a little bit of dish soap, and vinegar. Let it sit for a little bit. It comes right off. I don't know about the oven, man. Like I have a air fryer that needs some kind of something like that inside. I should do that. I should get some baking soda. I have some. I use that for the bud wash in the garage, in the garage. Well, Ty,
So
go ahead.
I just wrote the first verse and the chorus just to give you an example because it's hard to concentrate and participate in this
Yeah.
live. But
Totally.
this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you could see it with the shitty phone, but they give me two. They call it previews, and you can listen to the whole song, and then they give me two of the made songs on the free app.
Maybe it's the app, not the computer, because I'm on the computer, but I don't know.
Maybe. But this is the first one they made. See what it sounds like from my lyrics.
People from all walks of life, people from around the block, people just trying to smile as time tick-tocks. Join together for a common cause, laughing, talking, smoking some rocks. Little life stories to tickle your mind. Everyone unique, one of a kind. People in the boxes, stories that'll mend. People in the boxes, good time and friends. Come and see what's cooking. People in the boxes. Nobody's
That would be it, pretty much. I don't know what else they did with it. But
It sounds good now. It's like bad boy country. What do you call it?
outlaw country, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Now here's the one they want me to preview. It says upgrade for full access.
people from around the block. People just trying to smile. This time TikToks join together for a common cause. Laughing, talking, smoking some raws. Little life stories that tickle your mind. Everyone unique, one of a kind. People in the boxes, stories that are made. People in the boxes, good time and friends. People in boxes, come and watch, come and see what's cooking.
So yeah.
Nobody's crooked.
And then
People from all walks of life. People from all walks of life.
that's the other one that they want me to pay for.
People from around the block. People just trying to smile. As time tiptoes. Join together for a common cause. Laughing, talking, smoking some rolls. The life stories to tickle your mind. Everyone unique, one of a kind. People in the boxes, stories that are made.
So you get the just for that one, right? And that's the other free one. That's the last one.
People from all walks of life, people from around the block. People just trying to smile as time TikToks. Join together for a common cause. Laughing, talking, smoking some rocks. Little life stories to tickle your mind. Everyone unique, one of a kind. People in the boxes, stories they'll make. People in the boxes, good time and friends. People in the boxes, come and watch, come and see what's cooking. People in the boxes, nobody's crooked.
So because I can't concentrate, I couldn't figure out what the heck the rhyme with cooking. So I
Crooked?
put, you know what? Well, yeah, in a song it works. So I'm thinking everybody in this group's pretty decent people. Everybody that sort of you surround yourself with as a whole. You know what I mean? So to me, it was fitting. But
Right,
with time to sit back, to me, in time to sit back and no distractions, I built a hook together up something really nice for you on Suno. With, lyrics. And you can give me any ideas and
I kind of
things you
like
might
those
want to
rock
incorporate it.
noises I made. Yeah, I mean,
We can do it whatever style you want.
check this one out.
You know that, but
Yeah, I mean, I have fun with it too. So definitely, I like doing it.
that one already makes me think. No, see,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just wanted a groovy tune, and I think I accidentally put lyrics to it. So
Play
might
that
not be this
funky
one.
music, white boy.
Stepping on the beat, cat
Yeah.
on the prowl.
Stepping on the beat like a cat on the prowl.
So shiny they could light up a mile.
Light up your mouth.
The bass line slapping like a hot summer night. I see the glow in your eyes. Oh, it's feeling so right. Take it up, shake it down, feel the rhythm all around. Groovy moves, take the crown. Don't stop till the floor breaks down.
Getting a scam call, bro.
Shake it down, feel the rhythm all around. Groovy moves, take the crown. Don't stop till the floor breaks down. Neon lights flashing like a cosmic dream.
Anyway, that's about half of that one. Yeah, there's that was simple. Like I think I just said, like I tried to, because most of them I go much more intricate into them, but then I was like, yeah, let's test out this version 5, and I was like, let's just make me a groovy tune. I like that one. You like groove? You like groovy tunes, Kim?
Yeah, they're all right.
All right, let's get out of here. It's been fun. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and remember any like last minute. You got an hour. Last minute deals, guys. Somebody send me $50 I could spend on Nintendo Switch, for the next hour. So many things, like a whole bunch of games are 90% off. It's insane. I bought a game that my son wasn't even asking for. I just bought it because it's Mario plus Rabbids. This game, which is like it's almost like a turn-based style game for Mario. Anyway, the game was like $90 or something with the different DLCs added to it, and I got it for $9 today. I was like, I'm grabbing that snatch, like just because like we played it a little bit, and yeah, it had Rayman. It had like a DLC that came with it with Rayman. I don't know if anyone knows about Rayman, but it's like, oh, that's kind of a cool. Like they throw him in on it, and a little bit of a crossover and stuff like that. And I went down this whole list of games that were like $1.99, $1.99, $1.99, $1.99, and it was just like Family Feud. I think was $2. You know, I was like, man, I could do this all day, but I'm not gonna cash. I'm not cashing out my Bitcoin just because I'm broke for the month. I'm not cashing out my savings for fucking more games, but it's fun though. We do have fun together on the Switch, but. I think I'm gonna learn how to make a turkey, Elisa. Oh, very nice. Make a turkey or cook a turkey, because like how to make a turkey is you gotta have like two turkeys that really love each other. You know, that's pretty good, Ty. Although it's kind of low, it doesn't go up to your face for some reason. It doesn't center on your face
because I haven't turned on the facial recognition part of the tracking.
So it's tracking you by body.
Yep, but it will track my face too. That's just something I can't do until I do the other thing I told you about.
Right
now, it needs to come back. Why isn't it coming back? Okay.
I know, Elisa. I'm just giving you some shit, but you know, coincidentally, both cooking a turkey and breeding a turkey could be, you could utilize a turkey baster. Both of those, both directions. Right? Life and death.
I guess he's got a point there.
On that note, everybody, we're out of here. What, Kim?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they don't use the asshole with the turkey baster. You gotta be careful.
On that note, you know the difference between hungry and horny?
Not much. Not a big difference. What is it?
Where the cucumber goes.
Yeah. Okay. And it's kind of a chicken and egg situation, because you could pull the cucumber out and then eat it because you're hungry. You know.
Or you could just eat it because you like that taste.
Okay. Well, we can't end that note. My mom says it's easy. Well, it depends on how you want to cook it, Elisa, because I hear deep frying turkey, it's very, very, very dangerous. You watch all these fun videos of fire departments doing it. Ty's
it
like,
is not that dangerous.
Is it dangerous
I
for
have
like
done
novice,
it many years.
like a dumbass, like someone who never
okay,
done it before?
Okay, listen. Do you throw... Would you throw a frozen chicken leg in a pan of hot grease on your stove?
Hell no.
I wouldn't typically
Then
know.
don't do it in a bigger form. It's the same
Right.
thing. It's hot
Yeah.
grease.
I wonder
Dethaw your
why people
chicken,
do that.
dry it out, because people are stupid. Same
It,
reason
ha-
they vote a certain way.
it must happen enough that they weren't making videos or like doing demonstrations of it. Like, and maybe there wasn't that many. Maybe it's just that maybe that the ones that were done were recorded and they get like viralized or whatever, and people watch them every year. Maybe that's what's happening.
Yep.
Maybe they're not like a bunch of new ones all the time. But this
Well,
year I
it's
saw
pretty
this whole
dramatic when it
yeah
happens. Like the
yeah
fire's big.
maybe that's all it is. It's like a situation where it just sensationalized, like kind of like with I know it's a different thing, but Halloween candy be having like razor blades or whatever. That if it's ever even happened, you would be hard pressed to find a real story of it. But
Right.
I think for the most part, it's like urban legend. But there was a
I've
story that
been
it
hearing it
started
since
with.
I was a little kid. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure. There's definitely an origin of it somewhere, but where?
Right. It's kind of like that, but otherwise, like they put out the warnings every year and stuff. And it's like, are you saying that maybe, like, are you telling me that this kind of sicko that would do that to the Halloween candy doesn't just go to any store and do that all year long?
Right. Right. Like, what the fuck? The deep fried turkey is badass, but the best way is how I did it this past year in my smoker.
I just thought of that, Ty, as like a debunking of that whole thing. Like, are you telling me that, like, why aren't you putting out warnings for parents to check every piece of candy that you ever purchase and eat?
They
Because of
used to
that
when I was
fact.
a kid. They used to when I was a kid. It'd come across the TV or every Halloween time. They'd give them warnings.
Yeah, the Halloween time. But so okay, I mean, let's just be honest. It's not a bad idea to like inspect anything that you buy, especially if you're going to put it in your mouth. I mean, or your
Because
butt,
people
whatever.
are sick.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. We're getting a good conversation. It took us a little while to warm up, but we got there. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Thanks
Oh,
everybody.
we're leaving?
Thanks, Lisa. It's been 3 hours, man. 3 hours, 15 minutes. I'm ready to go.
Peace
Um,
out.
yeah. Good night. Good night.
Good,
Thanks
good night.
for hanging out, Ty, and congrats. I'll try to remind you on Sunday if you come through to see our last playthrough of the What's the Difference Christmas edition. Be on
At 1
Sunday
o'clock?
at 1 o'clock Central Time.
Oh, I won't. Yeah, I won't make that.
That's
I ain't
okay.
even gonna lie. I'll be asleep for that, bro. I might be up if you're like still on by around 2 or 3. That's normally around the time I get out of bed is about 1 o'clock.
You work thirds, or is this just kind of how you?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
all right. Well, all good. I'll message you anyway. Thanks, Kim.
I'll
We'll see you
try though.
later. Have a good
I will
weekend,
definitely
guys.
try. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Peace.
man. It's been fun. We'll see you all. Where's my
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I always forget to play this. I'll do this. And oh man, that new song. I gotta work this heavy metal song into a new intro for us. That thing was badass. Anyway, bye guys.
These boxes where to keep people in the boxes sold on display.
And here.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Wailing the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Wayland's here, and